to a certain tiefling with diamonds.
And so, I mean, if I just get no spell, like I think. Oh wait, no, I think I needed to ask. I'm trying to remember everything I wanted to ask because the Medrash thing completely derailed it all. But I only have like 21 gold, and so I can't even copy one spell.
Nope.
Not even a divination spell.
Didn't you have some ink left over?
I think I already used it.
You used something. I don't know if you used it all.
Yeah, I
know
thought
for
you only
sure
used like half of it.
Half of it, because you were given enough to make 2 spells, or 4 if it was your class. I mean, not your class. Your school.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any of it here, so I must have used that up.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so just so you guys know, I'm currently using Celestial's laptop, and I've got one of my computer monitors hooked up to it, so I at least have a second screen. But oh man, the processing power of this thing is nothing compared to my normal tower, so I'm a little laggy. I can't like have everything up that I normally do. Normally I have like 15 tabs open. And yeah, just. Oh, you know what? I'm on the Wi-Fi instead of
plugging yourself in to like the Ethernet.
Let me actually hook up this cable.
That's what I needed to touch bases with you. I forgot. What do I have starting, David? That's what I needed to touch bases with you.
I was disappointed that you weren't on sooner because
yeah. Oh, you should have texted me. I was just downstairs making a sandwich. You should text. I was actually eating and like just watching YouTube while I'm splashing right now. So I need to get that all set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Okay, well, Dale, you think about what you needed to ask me.
Oh,
Ricky, pull up your character,
Yep.
and
Okay,
let's
go ahead, Ricky.
Let's get some spells and things taken care of for your character.
I have some spells. It's equipment that I have nothing. I literally have nothing. So...
yeah, so you're gonna have whatever the base equipment was that everybody else had. And then
is it equipment?
Which wasn't much at all.
A quarterstaff, components pouch, explorers or scholars pack? I don't remember what. Oh yeah, and then like I didn't know what my background was either, David. I didn't have a background either, like correctly picked because.
That's right. Ricky's got a.
Ricky's got a new character.
I have a whole new character, so I didn't get a chance to like talk to you about it.
Yeah. Maybe we can work on that a little bit afterwards.
Okay,
and kind
we'll
of
just stick
fit
with
it
equipment.
in.
We'll just stick with normal equipment for now.
Yeah, we'll work on that a little bit afterwards. Do you have everything else kind of like ready to go?
Yeah, I have spells and everything ready to go. It's just equipment that I don't have right now.
Okay.
I don't know what's the difference between an explorer's pack versus a scholar's pack. What would I have?
When you hover over them, you should be able to see, or something of that nature. It should say it in there.
I know, but I'm saying, what would I have? What would my character have?
Probably a scholar's pack.
Okay, scholar's pack. Components pouch, spellbook. Yeah. Turn off this for now. Add starting equipment. Okay. Here.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
I don't have any money starting off, do I? I don't think so.
I'll give you 5 GP.
Unless Dad gives me an allowance. There we go. Yep. I think I got everything. Honestly, I shouldn't even have a quarterstaff because I don't need one. He wouldn't use a quarterstaff.
Yeah, you don't need a quarterstaff.
Yeah, delete that. I have
for your one.
What's up?
For your one magical item for your school.
Yes.
You get a portable hole.
Portable hole. Okay. I don't know what that is, but portable hole. Oh, a portable hole.
It's legit. It is a A fine black cloth, soft as silk, is folded up to the dimensions of a handkerchief.
Oh,
It unfolds.
I might have added 2. Whoops.
Yeah, it unfolds
I did.
into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter. You can use an action to unfold a portable hole, place it on or against a solid surface, so you can put it like on a wall or on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Whereupon the portable hole creates an extra dimensional hole 10 feet deep. The cylindrical space within the hole exists on a different plane, so it can't be used to create open passages. Any creature inside an open portable hole can exit the hole by climbing out of it. You can use an action to close it. Yeah. Anyway, it acts as a bag of holding, except it's a big piece of cloth that you can fold up into the size of a handkerchief or unfold it into this 6 feet diameter, 10-foot deep hole.
I see.
Who took red?
Okay. And add items to portable hole. I don't have anything in my portable hole right now. That's cool. I have a portable hole. Oh, I don't have. Do I have any components, David?
Oh gosh.
Is
you
it
have
just
any
like
needs?
just like the
needs?
basic stuff? Let me look at my spells real quick. I
Yeah,
think
like
it's
you would
like
have
feather
the
falling stuff.
Yeah, you'd have the feather fall stuff.
What is that? Add.
Like pull up Talash's character sheet and make sure, like copy over like the basic stuff that you were given from the classes.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is inventory? Here, components pouch. Okay. How do I add to components pouch? Inventory. Here, add items. Okay, I need to add bit of fleece. Oh, I think I have to do this like manually. How do I do this manually? Add custom item. Aha. Oops.
Okay. Dale, so what were your questions? What did you have?
Okay, so my character needs money. Like, I wanted to spend the 2 weeks in between copying spells, but my character doesn't have enough money to do that. So I think instead I needed to ask what would be available for him to earn money doing, whether that's working for, like, as a librarian at the school or whatever. How much would that afford him? I get the feeling it's only going to get him, like, maybe not even enough for one spell.
No, it could get you enough for spells. We're working alongside the librarians. That could get you enough to copy more spells. I'm totally fine with that. Right now, though, you don't have the time.
Oh, that's it. I think that's all I have.
In the 2 weeks between?
No, 2 weeks has not taken place in game.
No, not in game. Oh. It's 2 weeks of us being at home.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 weeks has not taken place.
Okay. I'll just take your word for it.
Okay. David, one of my spells requires... Okay, you know what? Before we even do anything, you want to take a look at my spells real quick, just to make sure these are all legit that I can
Yes, let me... I've got to try and get that going. Oh, this computer's just so much slower.
The struggle.
I know, it's sad when you don't have your main computer. That's how I feel when I go to work and I'm on the school computer. I'm like, this computer sucks.
Yeah.
I want to be at home. I want my nice
Those taxpayers
computer.
are so stingy.
Dude, their computers are... Ooh, I got a 5th relic, David.
Nice.
I'm splashing seagulls.
Why?
Because it's the best AFK training I'm gonna do while I'm playing D&D, and I want to train my mage right now.
Hannah.
Fair enough.
Hannah, come here.
And it's very like it's even easier than like what's the word? Than like crabs.
And crabs. Yeah, you're there for 10 hours or 6 hours.
Well, you have to click every 10 minutes because they'll DC you, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just like stepping a tile. But 5 skilling fragments though. Alchemaniac, Enchanted Jeweler. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Steve, I've been trying to get my Dragon Defender. Guess how many Cyclops skills I have?
200.
No, 500.
Oh!
And I still haven't gotten it yet.
Dude, I remember on my main,
yeah,
when
so
I was trying to get it, I only had to kill, like, it only took me like an hour.
Yeah, my main got it so fast. I've been at it for like 4 hours.
Yeah, so you'll have the small amount of distilled spirits
Okay.
that you need for false life.
Okay. Inventory.
And then the feathers for Featherfall, and then the fleece was for Mage Armor.
How do I? Okay, it's just gonna have to be all custom items. Small. Oops.
Oh, let me tell you how I do that. So
I figured it out.
well, you can do custom items but that only helps you so far. What I do
Okay.
is I go in and you literally, it's called, hold on, let me look at this real quick. It is called component. That is literally what I made it. And it's something that it's an actual item that you can move around your stuff, and when you can just rename it to whatever it needs to be. So
Where is that? Is that just in component? Like you look
yeah,
up
if
component.
you go manage inventory, type in component.
Manage inventory.
Yep.
Manage inventory, and I look at component. Oh, component wondrous item. Do I just add
Yep.
this?
And it's literally a blank slate item that has more functions than a custom item will.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That way you can take it in and out of your component pouch,
that
because
is much better.
otherwise your component pouch can't do nothing. Like with the custom items for whatever reason.
Okay.
Unless they
So
changed it.
Okay, I'm loading in a new thing on tabletop, so just bear with it.
Oh, now it's working. Okay, never mind, Ricky.
what?
The reason I made the component pouch was because custom items couldn't be transferred between stuff, and
Oh,
now
now
it
it
can.
can?
So yeah,
Well,
just
it's
ignore
fine.
that.
It's fine. I already have it there, so. What was it? A bottle of
Okay.
distilled.
Distilled spirits.
Bottle of
It's alcohol.
distilled. Yeah, spirits. I hope I spelled distilled right. Distilled. I did. Okay, cool. And then I think I needed one more item. What was it for? Featherfall. Oh, Mage Armor.
Yeah, that was the bit of fleece, right?
No, it's a piece of cured leather.
Oh, okay. What was
Yeah.
the bit of fleece for?
Don't remember. What was a bit of fleece for?
None of your spells have that.
Oh, maybe it was from an old. It might have been from.
It was for a spell.
It was for a
It
spell,
is.
but I don't think I have that spell.
Let me pull that up real quick. Please. It is for. Oh no, there's.
Is it the drawing spell? What's that one called? What's that drawing spell called?
I don't. It doesn't look like there's anything. Let me try again.
Huh. Okay, well let's get going then.
I'll switch that out since I don't actually have anything for that. I'll change that real quick.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. The fleece was for major image. Oh, it's for any minor illusion.
It's for
spell.
illusion. That spell.
Silent
That's
image.
Right.
Minor
Silent
illusion
image.
or silent image.
Which I don't
Silent
have,
image.
so I don't. I'm not gonna. Wait, do I have that spell?
You can still pick up.
Do you want me to pick up silent image?
I want you to pick up like 2 more spells.
Oh, I was thinking I'd be slightly.
Behind
yeah,
since you died. Okay.
I am well, also because of the character.
Or you didn't die, but yeah, it's
I didn't.
die. Okay.
I did die, but how the character is, like this character.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think you're good to go then.
Okay. I'll just change a bit of fleece to what was it? A piece of cured leather?
Yeah.
Cured leather. There we go.
Yeah, because you need that for your mage armor spell.
Yeah. And then I think I forgot, I think there was a feat that I needed to pick up. Because of being level 4 or whatever.
Oh, because you didn't want to do the skill improvement. You wanted to go with the taking a feat.
Yeah, and my question was this: would you allow me to wear armor?
I mean, you technically can, but you get a disadvantage on junk, doesn't
not if you have proficiency in it. Not if you have proficiency in it. That's why I was asking him.
That's why he's asking.
That's why I'm
Okay.
asking. Because if I have proficiency in like heavy armor or whatever, then it makes it so that actually I don't even know if you can get proficiency in as a feat in heavy
Yeah,
armor.
that is a feat to get that.
I just don't know where that would be.
It would be heavy armor proficient or something like that.
Yeah. Dale, where would you you showed me how to like find all of the like feats, like a page
Yeah.
for how do you do that?
So in features and traits, down at the very bottom, you can hit manage feats.
Ah, okay, that's how you can read them all real fast.
It's
Okay,
also
so
how
yes,
you trim.
yes, you totally can. If you have proficiency in it, then it doesn't hamper you at all.
Okay. I just need to find it. I know. My question was, will you allow me to have it? Because I'm gonna be.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. How to find it? Dale, you want to give me a hand and help find it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to find where heavy armor is. It's not martial adept. Here, I found lightly armored. Am I can't. No, there's no H.
Okay.
No. Fighting initiate? No. Durable?
Maybe you
that's not
aren't
durable.
allowed. Oh, I bet you're not allowed to have it, and here's why.
It's
Do
'cause
you
I'm-
have do you have feats allowed? Because it's not on my list either. Unavailable feats is heavily armored. You need to have a medium armor proficiency, so you have to
Oh, so I have
step
to
from
go.
one to another. So you can go into lightly
Oh,
armored.
okay. So what's the? So medium armored.
You would need medium armored,
So
and to
moderate
get medium armored,
Oh,
you
I need to get
probably
light armor
need
proficiency.
light armored.
So I have to start
Okay.
from the bottom.
You have to start from the
Dang,
bottom.
that'd be a lot of feats.
That's a
if you
lot
were
of
That's a
to
feats.
lot.
Nah,
do
that's
that.
so much. I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will. Okay, I guess we can start while I just browse this. Okay, how about that?
So yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, Dale, your stuff. Rapid fire, go. Anything else?
Well, I think it was kind of like, well, you're not going to be able to do that. So if I did have been working for the librarians, how much money have I got? The other thing is, if I don't have time to do that, would I have time to cast the identify spell on Lord Halamath?
Yes.
Okay. But
Yeah, that's totally fine.
can I do it right as he's walking around the corner, so I just slap him with it so he doesn't see it coming? Or would he
Wait,
totally
walking
be
around
chill
the
with
corner,
that?
he's unconscious. He's in a coma.
Oh,
What are you talking
yeah.
about?
Okay, I totally do the identify spell on him.
I'm like, the dude's in a coma. Like,
I totally forgot about the coma part.
okay. Then before any
Yeah, I
other
need
questions,
a recap.
let's do a recap. Yeah, before we go any further,
I think that would be wise.
it's time for a recap. Okay, last session, you all, we were winding up the Summer Feast Festival. At the final dinner of the festival, or at the feast of the festival, after which it is named, the Grand Wizard, Lord Halamath V, announced that that it was time for him to step down and resign and retire from being the Grand Wizard, and that by tradition, his son Halamath VI would take his place. He then asked if he would accept. He did, and if there was anyone who would second him, he was seconded by Harriet Appleblossom. And then he asked if there was anyone else who wished to try for the position. Again, this is done per protocol, but no one expects anything. But then Milo Cherry Cheeks decides basically to run for the position of Grand Wizard, and he is seconded by Miss Horcus Porcus, Helen Horcus, or Ellen Horcus Porcus, Ella, yeah. Ella Horcus Porcus. After this happens, a lot of craziness ensues as many students, and you later find out several other civilians, are transformed into various were animals, rats and boars and bears,
Oh my.
tigers, and just all sorts of things. They are quickly subdued. Very few casualties, but everything is quickly subdued, primarily thanks to Milo and his students in the Yume Uso. While this is happening, Halamath, for whatever reason, runs off, and you all follow him, with the exception of Aurora. Aurora stays, and as Milo kind of works the crowd, she is the single dissenting voice. She is charmed and controlled and forced to sit down and be quiet while Milo continues to talk. The rest of you go with Halamath and Harriet Appleblossom. And as you go with them, a hooded figure shows up in the streets, which we then find out was Talash's sister. There's a fight. Halamath comes close to death, and Talash turns traitor to fight and tries to kill Halamath before he is quickly knocked unconscious by everybody else.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can just-
Friendly fire.
This is so broken.
Yep.
Oh, it's
So,
so broken.
Halamath. So Talash, upon agreeing to turn traitor, is stabbed with a chunk of demon stone.
Yep.
And shortly after that happens, and after he turns traitor, Halamath tears a hole in his pants and pulls out a chunk of demon stone from his thigh, which he throws on the ground, and then he falls unconscious. Harriet runs forward, grabs Halamath, and teleports away with him, while Talash's sister is enraged that she has lost her quarry, takes Talash as a consolatory prize, and opens a gate and steps through with him. The gate closes behind, and that was where we ended the session.
Gotcha. Okay. I just remembered before we do anything else, I wanted to ask one more thing.
Yes.
Crap. If it comes back, I'll ask. Never mind.
Okay.
Sorry, it was totally on the front of my head, and then I lost it. I got wrapped up in needing to ask it versus actually asking it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
All right. So,
Okay.
when Milo offered a challenge for the position, it was said that in 1 week's time, a general election or an election from the leaders of the school will be held to determine who will be the next Grand Wizard. You all finished, and what I'm going with is that the evening kind of ended and you all went to bed. Aurora was forced to go back because she was under control through the rest of the night. She went back to the dormitory, to the tower, and went to bed. So if there was something else that you guys wanted to do before bed, let me know right now. Otherwise, we're going to pick up the following morning.
Sounds good to me.
Dale, we're gonna have to make a new Excel file for my new character. If you
Oh
do
yeah.
that for me.
Okay. I'll start working on that. No worries.
Or should I just override Talash, David?
Well, isn't the Excel one different because of your stats are different?
Yeah. So if I just change Talash's stuff into the new
Oh yeah, that's
character.
totally
Oh,
fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Got
I'll do
it.
that.
I just got it. I need the rat magician spells.
Oh yeah.
That's what I need to know. There we go. Okay. So when you're free, or if you are working on that now, then I can work.
Oh
on
no,
Talash's.
I've already got that. I've
Ooh, look
had
at you.
that. Think I wouldn't have that, Dale?
Well, knowing myself, no, you wouldn't. If you're anything like me, you totally would not have that.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
There's what he's got. That's those are the spells that you find in the spell book.
Ew. Okay. Oh. Okay. Thank you. I'm so excited.
Well, obviously, that's in format, so format for me to use. So it's got the spell points for each one, and
Right,
if
right.
concentration spell. So
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Alright. Oh, David, you gotta thingy me.
Oh, promote everyone. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. That is important, especially with how laggy I am.
I should have my character saved as well. Yeah, he's there. Okay.
Oh. Dang, we were fighting someone who was no joke.
Are you in character?
Me?
Yeah.
I might as well be. Sorry. No, I'm not in character.
Okay.
But anyway.
Anyway. All right.
So, I don't know if this is an appropriate time for me to do this, but I'm gonna pull the pearl out of my if Halamath is passed out, unless it would be better for the next morning.
Is he right here?
Well, no, she teleported away with him. You don't know where he is.
Oh, we don't know where he is. Okay, so I'll hunt him down later. I'll get you, my pretty.
Somebody watch Show Yes.
Need someone to watch Show Yes. Yes. The person who used to watch him all the time has since defected to the evil side.
Yep.
So now we need a new person to watch him.
Yep.
All right. Pretty good now. Oh, I'm so excited.
All right. Sorry, I'm just writing one thing down real quick, and then we will go.
Do not let Dale get spells. Noted. I need to go up and start looking through spells. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So, Dale, anything else? Anybody doing anything else before the following morning? You guys will have had a long rest, and
I'm not there yet.
Mostly
Yeah,
just
you're-
angry.
Cool. Be in shock of the situation, and Remnant feels like she's in hot water now.
well, you remember, Remnant? Nobody else knew that you had met with the girl.
Yeah, but I feel like I kind of gave myself away.
Kind of. Maybe.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, yeah, hold on.
Yeah. And that didn't go so well, so now I'm just like, Alright, so long rest, yes?
If there's nothing else, then yes. You have all successfully had a long rest. You wake up in the morning of the next day. You now have, there are now 6 days left until the election.
I'm gonna play into its character. Okay.
All right. Sorry, Shutter. Always got to write stuff down, otherwise I'm going to forget. Okay. Where would you guys like to start this morning? You wake up, you've had breakfast, and your daily preparations are done. You don't have any classes today, as it's things are kind of off from the festival. It's the weekend, and everyone's just kind of relaxing, but also recovering from the craziness that just happened the night before. So the city is still a little bit on edge. but nobody's really going about their normal business.
Oh, David, I'm gonna pull my character into your little hidden spot.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully it loads in.
Yep. Oh gosh.
Oh no, did it go into a bag?
It did fall into a bag.
Well, I hope you can pull it out.
I can. That's not a problem.
I think I want to go visit Harriet Apple Blossom.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what Alfred wants to do.
If nothing else for pancakes.
I know it's weird. I always know what I want to do, but I'm not sure.
He's a sad. Like honestly, the boys what is it? Common room or whatever, dormitory is going to be like very awkward. Like we're just going to like
yeah.
So like every time we wake up or we're in and around the area, we just like ignore the fact that Talash's stuff is there until probably just before they head down for breakfast. Shoyas is going to shake his head and he's going to go and open the chest and start digging through it to see what he can find.
Ricky, what do they find?
About 20 to 30 figurines of his sister. Little wooden figurines.
What's with all these figurines?
That's literally it.
What?
Shoya sets them up, and then he waves Alfred over. He's like, "Here, help me pick up the chest." And they pick up the chest. You help me pick it up, right? So
yeah, I have to pick it up. But okay, where are we going?
We're gonna go over that way. Don't step on the figurines. Step around them. Step around them.
All right.
Okay. And then Shoyas just drops it and walks away, so that the chest lands on the figurines.
Ouch. By the way, the person drawn, just FYI, or the figurines, they're all carved in wood. They're of a Yuan T that is around the age of, oh shoot, how old is she? I need to pull out the page. Because this was, I think, 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah, so let me go to edit. So let me see, abilities. No. Description? Yes. I think at that time she was notes 8. No, 8.
So she's a little girl.
So the figurines are all of an 8-year-old Yuan-Ti.
Okay, well that 8-year-old Yuan-Ti is in pieces.
Just so you know, you guys don't know that it's her sister. It's his sister. You just see.
But they're just.
They can figure it out.
Oh, okay.
They're all because you don't know that. You don't know that.
Oh.
You can't determine. Yeah, you don't know any of the backstory.
No, we wouldn't.
Nobody knows the backstory. So it's just like 20 to 30 figurines of a little 8-year-old Yuan-Ti girl.
Sorry, I thought my character knew that. We're gonna go ahead and back that up then.
Yeah, let's retcon that.
Yeah, we're gonna retcon that because that was.
Okay.
I mean, without that information,
you open up the chest
rude.
and you find about 20 wooden carvings of a small Yuan-Ti girl.
In the world?
The heck are these? What?
Maybe we should take them to somebody? But they're all the same. Like, there's no component that I'm aware of that requires anything like this.
Do you think he carved these himself? Like, can he carve stuff?
I don't know. I never saw him carving, but like, maybe it's his daughter? Does he have a daughter? How old is he? I don't know anything about this man. Person.
I really didn't. Yeah, I really didn't know much about him
anyway?
either.
Sounds about right.
So we're just gonna go ahead and have a friendship crisis for a second, and then I don't know. I'm gonna like just put them over in a pile. Do we have a fireplace?
Damn.
Well, maybe these statues are a clue to help us figure out where he is.
I don't know. Okay, tell you what. Let's put 28 of them against next to the fireplace, not in it, but next to it. And then we'll take two. You take one, I'll take one, and we'll go show it to maybe the Conjuration lady.
Yeah, maybe we can investigate this, see if anybody recognizes this, whoever the statue is.
Maybe that's actually not a bad idea.
Maybe
So that's what we do.
who is that angry librarian that you like?
The orc. Yeah.
The orc. Maybe he'll know.
Ooh, librarian.
We could always ask him. I think that would be great. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go ask him.
Trying to remember I'm looking through my notes.
Librarian
I don't see.
Oog is his name.
Is that Olg?
Yeah, I have him.
Yeah, it's
I have
Olg.
him as a character.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Fun. Okay. I need to write that down because he's like one of my favorite dudes. So we're gonna go talk to the librarian Olg about it.
So you make your way down to the librarian basement and find Olg sitting at his table amongst his stack of books. He says, "You're down here early? What do you need?"
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. Shoya's had a question for you.
What? Yeah. Okay. I have two questions actually. The first one is, why is the library in the basement? Did you know if we got flooded, like all the books would be doomed? Anyway, sorry. So, next question. We have these, and I go ahead and put the statue up, and I say, "This is from. We found this in the stuff of one of our companions."
We found it. We found it. So we're wondering if you
do you
know who this person is.
Yeah. Do you know who this might be? Like, it's.
Whoops. Ignore that.
We found it in the stuff of our old classmate. Do you know what happened yesterday?
I've heard reports.
Yeah.
But it sounded like Milo handled things well.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the statue and just put it back in my robes.
Yeah, everything's good. We just thought it'd be a good idea to figure out who this person might be. Have you seen anybody like this?
Do you have any ideas of who we could potentially trace this to? Like, is there any kind of magical means?
Certainly there are. Wait, you're asking me. You should be asking. Good grief, I'm spacing on everybody's names.
That's okay. Lady Aloro?
You should be asking, yes, Lady Aloro.
That's a very good
You're
point.
in her school, aren't you? Yes. Searching and identifying spells, that is right up her alley.
Well, I've always considered myself a librarian at heart, but you make a good point. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, let's go. And I just make a bolt for it.
We're out. Like, nope. Dang it, the librarian. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have. We should have gone to Alora.
What if Miss Alora? What?
If you get in on it.
Well, you know what? We could always ask. I mean, it's worth trying to see.
I mean, what? I mean, let's go ask her, and maybe, I'm on good terms with Miss Ragnathar.
Yeah.
Ragthornar. I'm on good terms with her. She taught me a lot of stuff, so maybe I could go ask her. You could ask Aloro.
I could. I think Lashana would probably be able to help me in that regard. But I mean, Milo is obviously not our friend. But what about Dean Appleblossom? Because wasn't she the one who was there who helped them get away? So we know that she's not with what's his name? Milo. Yeah, Milo. I have all of their names written down here. I don't know why I keep spacing on it.
I created them and I keep spacing on them. So
that's a good idea. She was really close and I mean, we had pancakes at our every day pretty much.
That's a good point.
So let's go to let's hurry off to Professor Pancakes and let's ask her about this.
I think that's an excellent idea. Besides, I am hungry and I could eat a cow. You guys have cows here, right?
Like in the world?
Yeah, well, outside of the Feywild.
I don't like. That's a question for David. Like, are there cows in the
Steven,
world?
that is in character. Like,
oh, was that to me? I thought that was to you. So I was confused.
That was totally to you, Steven.
That was totally to you. It's okay.
Totally to Alfred.
I absolutely misread that. Yeah, there should be cows. Like.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
cool. I was just
yeah.
All right, Remnant and Aurora, what are you two doing?
I'm also gonna head down to Professor Apple Blossom because I want to see. I don't want to see Hellmouth right now. I want to gauge the water. So I'm going to talk to Professor Apple Blossom.
Okay. And Aurora, what are you up to?
That is where I am going, if for nothing else than for pancakes.
Oh, I forgot this one doesn't tip it.
Pardon me.
Ah. Okay. All right, so you all make your way across the city to the School of Conjuration. As you go in there, okay, I just lagged for a minute there.
Oh, yes.
As you go in, you find Hellmouth is laying on a table, and as you enter the doors, you are greeted first by a group of necromancers, kind of a necromancer toughs that they recognize you and they let you pass, but they immediately resume their post, guarding the doors from the inside. You find Anthony Morton standing at the table with Hellmouth, along with a few other necromancers holding their hands out over him, kind of maintaining this spell. And you can see this greenish ethereal energy flowing from the necromancers to Hellmouth. And you can see that Hellmouth doesn't move and is barely breathing. You don't really see his chest rising or falling as he lays here on this table. Harriet stands at the head and is very concerned. And when she sees you, she beckons you over and says, yes, come on over.
How's he doing?
Not good, I'm afraid.
Remnant is getting rather emotional.
I'm just waiting for him to tell you that he's your father. Like, I'm just waiting on it.
Anyway,
sorry.
Totally derailing my train of thought there, Dale.
Sorry. You're like, oh, what a good idea.
No, her lineage is already ironed out.
Yes.
Harriet responds, oh, no, he hasn't stirred since yesterday. Thankfully, the Necromancer Guild has been sustaining him and more or less keeping him in cryo. He is very ill, and we don't know what the cause is. Though it probably has something to do with that woman that he fought and that demon stone that he pulled from his thigh. Have you?
Yeah.
You've been fighting alongside him for a little while. Have you seen anything or know anything else of what that was or what may have caused this?
Is that why he was limping like 2
Yes,
weeks ago?
actually, that is correct.
I don't know. I don't.
Thank you for remembering that, Janaea. You get inspiration for just made my day.
Yes. You're welcome.
Is that I don't know. Maybe this has something to do with it? And I pull out the statue of this unknown person, and I'm like, I mean, do you know who this person is? We found
She takes the little wooden carving, which is fairly well done, and she turns it over, and she kind of ponders for a moment. This looks like a younger version of the woman we fought.
Really? Okay.
Don't you think the cheekbones matched? And clearly, this is the same as whatever Talash was. She kind of spits at that.
I'm going to walk over, and as Alfred's like, I couldn't tell, I'm going to like nudge him and be like, yeah, it totally looks like it.
Right.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Well, do you think there's any way of like, finding his location by these carvings?
Oh, well, Lady Aloro might be able to help you with that. Shoyas, have you learned any of those spells yet?
What spells exactly? I mean, no. I've only got one, but I do think it can help.
Yes, it certainly could. But yes, Lady Aloro might be able to help.
No, I think you misunderstand me, Professor. I mean, it can help. And I point over at Halamath. I think it can help him.
I see.
I go ahead and start fishing into my bag for a owl feather. And then reach into my component pouch and draw out the pearl. And I'll start walking towards the table and just gently kind of look at Professor Morton and be like, may I?
Of course, yes. And they make a little bit of space for you so that you can step up to Halamath.
Okay. So I go ahead and walk up to Halamath, and I start using the feather as like over top of him and the pearl and all that stuff, utilizing that. Let me pull up Identify real quick. Spell Compendium. Revelum. And I use, I have the two in one hand, and I reach out and I touch him
Morte
as I cast the spell. Tucking the feather behind my ear and then tapping the pearl up against my head. And as I do so, my eyes flash and I learn. Would you like me to do a quick read? So you
I actually just pulled it up. Yeah, it's whatever spells,
okay.
if any are currently affecting it.
Got it.
Okay. So you feel you understand that the necromancers are maintaining a false life on him, and I think I want to make sure I'm getting that right. Let me pull up those spells as well. Sorry, one moment. I don't want to give you inaccurate information.
Raj.
Come on.
Mortem.
Yeah. Oh no, that was. Good grief. There we go. Oh no, not false life. That is not the correct one. The gentle repose.
It's not false
no.
life.
Spare the dying. Spare the dying.
Yeah,
that's the
there
one.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. So they're all casting spare the dying just over and over again and kind of maintaining this concentration. because he keeps slipping. Even though he becomes stable, he keeps slipping back into instability, and almost like his soul is trying to slip away from his body. But Spare the Dying is their constant renewal of this spell is holding him here.
Got it.
And if they were to so that is affecting them, and you can feel that necrotic energy that is keeping Halamath alive and keeping his soul in place.
So I kind of just realized that I cast that as a ritual spell. So now there are candles everywhere, just so that you know. Like they're not candles.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You are right next to a waystone.
Yay! Okay, that makes better sense. Okay, thank you. I was like, oh shoot, I don't have that spell prepared. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, no, but that's good. Then we're good.
Oh, you don't have it prepared. So yeah, you still have to cast that as a ritual.
Okay, so yeah, I've laid out the candles and I lit the candles and.
I thought you were worried about like the spell points for it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I mean, I was, but.
Also. Well, you don't have to be because you're next to a waystone. So.
Yeah.
All right, so that is affecting him. The other thing that is affecting him is not a spell from the spell book, or from D&D, but you sense this a residual. There's no spell that is still in effect. It is only the residuals of the spell. You can feel that something was broken, and you can. The focal point of that is the wound in his thigh, which is refusing to close up. Any healing magic doesn't seem to touch it. And it's this chaotic, almost burning agony energy that comes from it. And it's this black and red, just almost sparking in your mind as it flows through or flows from his thigh throughout the rest of his body, and is clearly the source of what is pulling him away.
I will go ahead and pass this information on, and then with a deep sigh, I'll spill the beans about everything that I know regarding the Demon Stone.
All right. So you talk about the Demon Stone, and what do you want to give a sum up of what it is that you're talking about with the Demon Stone?
I basically say I've seen this kind of magic before. I talk about the centipedal that we met in the Goblin Cave. I'm going to talk about the rat colony underneath the town, and their use of Demon Stone in using that way. I am going to gloss over gently that I had a Demon Stone staff, but I will mention that a portion of Demon Stone exploded during the fight that put him under, and that he ripped a portion of it of all different Demon Stone out of his leg to use in everything. Though around that point my narrative will probably fall apart because I still don't necessarily understand what exactly Chilius doesn't not necessarily understanding what exactly he saw.
Okay.
So
at the mention of the Ratman, Anthony Morton just kind of scoffs and he's like, "Ah, Ratman, you propose those children's stories?
Hey, they are real."
Excuse me, Mr. Morton, can you step into the circle?
How big is the circle? Did you not?
It's like around the table, so if he just like steps just inside it, I can cast the spell.
Yeah, he'll do that.
I cast the spell to see if he's got an illusion, like, or a mind spell on him.
He does not.
Are
you done with your tricks?
Hey, come on, man.
I'm back to focus.
These rat men, they're bad news. They're just... It was really hard to fight them, okay?
Oh, sure it was. Yes, giant rats, we get those all the time.
Well, I mean...
I cast Silent Image.
But...
Selens, and in such a way that it's the fight we had with the Ratman and Lord Halamath in the caverns or caves, just like replaying the fight.
Okay. Does anyone else want to help her with making this?
Nobody else knows that spell except for her.
I mean, I can give her.
The only other person
confidence
was
boost.
Talash. Just
Okay.
What
saying.
was the spell?
Silent image.
Silent, only Talash
Because
knew it.
everybody else
Talash-
took disguise self.
Yeah,
I
everybody
think.
else took disguise self.
So, because I believe with that spell, you can only create like a single image. Like you couldn't create something super large.
Oh, okay.
I have
Yeah, that would be
minor
minor
illusion.
illusion, wouldn't it?
Maybe I'm gonna check.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking of minor illusion.
You can create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the
It'd be-
duration.
Yeah, it'd be something bigger
Yeah.
than either of those. It sounds like.
Yeah. So unfortunately, you can't do
Okay,
like the girl
so
who
I
looked up
just
all by yourself.
create the image of the sorcerer Ratman.
Okay.
Oh, wait, who's the guy again that's not believing us?
Anthony Morton,
Right. Okay.
head of the School of Necromancy.
Yes. Like, you're like the head of the school. Like, how do you not? Why are Ratmen so hard to believe in?
You hear Ratman stories all the time, here and there. Nah, we work the sewers. That's where everybody says they are. We never see any of these.
Technically, they're not in the sewers. They're underneath. Oh, I'll stay quiet.
So as I create the image, and I'm like, and I'm pretty sure Soyuz has one of their spell books. Throwing him under the bus there a little bit.
I glare at Troyus.
I go ahead and reach in and pull out a small pocket-sized spell book. Say, this is it, but I want it back when you're done.
He won't take it from you because he's busy focusing on his spells to keep
Okay.
Halamath alive. But he does look at it while you're holding it. He says, yes, you're from the Feywild. You need to work on your handwriting.
No, actually, Matt, I don't think we're gonna get through to him.
Well, at least you'll trust Lord Halamath, I hope, when he awakens.
If he awakens, is not making progress.
What?
And with that, he kind of somberly, goes back to focusing on his work. With that, Harriet Appleblossom kind of chimes in. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just-
Ooh. The game froze for a second, so I was just worried. So Harriet Appleblossom chimes in and says, yes, so how can we help him? It doesn't seem that we can remove this poison in him or magical illness. Is beyond our power.
Can I want to make my way over to him and thank you.
Just knock Alfred out of the way.
Yeah,
And
no.
Thorath, you are here in
Yes.
Thorath, you are part of
Yes,
this.
I know.
So
He's staying
just-
quiet. Thorath is staying
Okay.
quiet.
What kind of creature is Thorath?
A big one.
He's huge. The dude's
He's a
7'6". Goliath. And he's
So
just
how
like
tall is he?
he's 7'6". He's towering over everybody else while casting the spell. Or assisting in casting spells.
Okay, Redman,
Anyway.
what were you saying?
So I make my way over, and the hand that has the ring, I want to touch his leg to see if that does anything.
Okay, so you come up and touch that to the wound.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do that, so you do that and nothing happens, and you get this almost just like a faint talking to in your mind is like, this gift is only for you.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I did what I thought I could do.
But Dad.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You're like, why?
Why, Dale?
Sorry. Not sorry.
Okay. Hold on 1 second while I look at what I have on me.
Professor Appleblossom, do you know why he had demon leg?
Could you say that again? You cut out for me.
Professor Appleblossom, do you know why he had demon still in his leg?
No, I didn't even know that he had it. This was news to me when he tore it out. Halamath and I, we worked together more in the past, but we still work together, and he trusts me, and I trusted him. But he was a busy man, and he kept his secrets.
I remember a couple weeks ago he came back with a limp in his leg, which he never really got rid of.
Yes, I noticed that as well, but he told me not to worry about it. And again, I tried to trust the man.
Well, don't worry about it is his famous last word.
Yes, that certainly sounds like Halamath. Now, how are we going to help him? How can we... Anthony, you're the healer here. You're our expert.
Yeah.
What do you have? What can we do for him? Well, you all seem to enjoy your fairy tales and stories. You go find us a drop of Mystra.
What's that?
The drop
Would I know what that is?
Yes. So you would all know. You've all heard of stories of the Drops of Mystra, and it was that during 200 years after the foundation of the city of Rathalia, the goddess Mystra. The story goes that the city was being besieged by demons, and Halamath III's wife, who's beloved by all, had been mortally wounded by a demon's weapon, and none of their healers could help her. The goddess Mystra, from her eyes, cried 3 tears, which one was taken and used to heal Halamath III's wife. The other 2 tears are not. Well, yeah, one. The other one tier is said to be in a city to the north, and the third is not known where it is.
Well, sounds like a trip to the city to the north. Good thing we have some friends that just went that way.
Yeah. So yes, you've all heard this tale of the Drops of Mystra.
And Thorath is tapping Anthony in the shoulder. Dad.
He looks up with you and kind of raises an eyebrows. Yes, son.
Have you tried? What if we put? You said he took a demon stone out of his leg. What if we put one in it?
It's dangerous stuff. You mix it with blood and kablooey, you lose the whole leg.
Oh.
Oh.
Then how did he have it in there in the first place?
I don't know. This doesn't usually work. Besides, I wouldn't want to try with it. It could blow up. It could turn into a tentacle. It could walk around without him.
Oh.
Who knows what that stuff will do? Best to leave it alone.
But
stick to what you've been taught.
Okay. Yes, Dad. And Thorath goes back to helping.
All right, you can resume your spells.
I think I might have an idea of someone we could go to ask.
Okay.
Who all was there with me when I was in Monsuelo's shop?
Remnant was there, and I believe
I was there, wasn't I?
Aurora? No,
I think
Talash was
Alfred-
never there.
Talash was not there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Is
Alfred
that your
and Remnant.
your components guy?
Yeah, Island Monspel. He's the one who's like, "Oh my gosh, do you have some stabilized demon stone? You should totally give it to me."
I was there for that conversation.
Yes. But I think it was you and Alfred, and I think
Alfred and Remnant. I think Alfred.
Yeah, I think
Remnant.
Talash was the only one.
Talash was not there. Talash was doing other things.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say that I think I know where we could go potentially.
Well,
just kind of leave it open. Like, do you remember when we went and visited the shop of my the components fellow?
Shop. Thorath's ears peak. What's the word?
Perk.
Perk.
Ears
There it
perk.
is. Yeah. His ears perk, and he kind of has a widened eye as he kind of looks at Shoyes.
Yeah, a shop. I used to work in one. Have you never been into a shop before?
No.
Oof. Fair. And I thought I was weird.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Can I go see a shop?
Yes, it's fine. It's fine, Thorath. In fact, it's good that they were here today. And he turns to all of you while he's continuing his spells. Seeing that you are now down a classmate, he is young. Normally he would have started his classes next year, but under my own tutelage, he's been well educated, and I think he would be a good addition to your cohort. So, my son here, Thorath Stonefist Morton, will be joining you for the foreseeable future.
Really, Dad? I can join them?
Yes.
His eyes light up.
I give Shoyes a look of like, what is happening right now?
I'm gonna look at the kid and like look up at the kid and be like, "You don't hoard figurines of a sister you don't have anymore, do you?"
I don't have a sister. Dad, do I have a sister?
I'm gonna look at Alfred and then just be like, "Okay, fine, you can come."
No, son, you're an only child.
Okay.
I've heard that one before.
So I can join them? This is gonna be so fun. Hi, guys.
I don't know how I what?
He comes up and he's like, "Hi." Oh, whoops.
Accidentally crushes him under the heavy weight.
The dude is 7'6". Bear with me.
He's
He's like, "Hi," and he sticks his hand out. I'm Thorath.
Thorax?
Thorath. Yeah. My name
Thorax?
is Thorath. No, Thorath. What? You can just
Can
call
you say
me.
the word lisp?
You can call me Thor, for short.
Thor,
all right, Thorax.
Tell
No,
me, do you have a
Thorath.
lisp?
No, that's my name. My name is Thorath.
Go ahead and say the word lisp for me, Thorath.
Lisp.
Oh dear.
But yeah, my name is Thorath.
You know, this reminded me of is that scene from I don't know, one of the Aladdins, where he's like, "My name is Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts."
I don't think this was part of what I was gonna make, but okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'll do my best, guys.
All right, Thor.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Sure, whatever. We can babysit. Come on, let's go.
Babies, I'm 15.
I can tell. Let's go.
He's younger than Alfred.
Yep. Yes, he is.
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Thor. I'm Aurora.
I'm
Hi,
sorry
Aurora.
I'm being rude. I just had one of my
He
friends
sticks his
completely
hands out.
abandon me.
He sticks his hand out to shake.
Oh. She returns the shaken hand.
He shakes, but it's very hard to the point where he's not sure how much pressure to put, and he slightly is crushing your hand.
Good thing I have that elfin strength, but not really.
Okay.
When he lets go, Aurora just kind of like shakes her hand a little bit, like, ouch. Hand's still working though.
All right. So where's this shop you speak of? What is this shop? What does it do?
Oh my gosh. Do we have to? Is he gonna be here the whole time?
Yeah, I suppose he is.
And Anthony turns to that and says, "Yes, and I expect you to take good care of him."
Don't worry about me, Dad. I'll be fine.
Of course, you're a Morton.
Of course. Yeah. And he flexes. Before he flexes to his dad before he leaves with them.
And Anthony flexes back.
Oh no!
You just gotta see without turning his head, because he's still focusing. He just you see this ripple go through his biceps delta.
No, don't squish it or it'll pop.
Thor's the you know the what's it called, the Shia LaBeouf Just Do It? He does that. He goes and he flexes hard. He goes, "Bye, Dad."
Oh god.
Goodbye, son. Stay safe.
And he turns.
So Shoyas is gonna look at Morton, and then he's gonna look at Thor, and then he's gonna look at Morton again, and he's gonna look at Thor, and then just be like, "No, no, no."
Are you still standing next to Anthony? Have you walked off yet, or are you still standing right
I
next to him?
walked off just a little bit, far enough out of melee range. There we go.
And he's kind of he's looking behind, flexing. While walking backwards, because he's saying goodbye to his dad.
It's a piggy bank.
It is.
All right.
Before we leave, Aurora asked Professor Morton, or Anthony Morton, how long can you hold the stasis on Lord House?
I'm not sure. We can rotate so that we always have somebody on staff. We have enough necromancers to maintain that.
Wait.
But I'm not.
So magic isn't able to bring currently what we know of, right?
Yes, we can do resurrection magic, but this is something that we don't know why we can't stop it. Normally, we should be able to heal him and stop him. We've spent many a spell and much health to try and bring him back, but no healing has done any effect to him. And so we're worried that whatever has a hold on him and has a hold on his soul, apparently, because it's pulling away from him, and we're worried we won't be able to call it back.
Can we try chest compression?
Chest compressions.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I heard it in a book once. I don't know.
Are you reading something from the? What are you reading? Something from the Third Age?
I've never heard anything from a book.
All right, listen here, you smart. To your knowledge, what would be our best chance of saving him right now?
I'm not sure.
It's a giant cookie.
Perhaps.
It's a chocolate.
Well, perhaps if you could find a drop of Mystra, maybe that's what we need now. But
how do you
other
find
than-
something like that?
Remnant starts
Yeah.
shaking her head and starts walking out.
You mean Aurora does?
Aurora, I don't know what I said. But I
You
meant
said
Aurora.
Remnant.
Sorry,
I was-
Remnant.
Wait, I wasn't finished.
At the mention of the drops of Mystra again, Harriet steps in and says, "Well, it is said that one of the drops was kept in the city of Yatori, up to the north. They are a trade city with us. We have some of their best artisans. Alfred, I believe your old master, came from Yatori."
Yeah, he kept most of his life private. He didn't really say too much about it, but that I believe he is from there.
Well, the golden dwarf hair was kind of a giveaway, but yes, I do believe.
I can go ask him about it, and we can see, maybe he can give us a lead or, a place to start.
Perhaps. It's better than nothing.
Could I make a medicine check specifically about the demon stone? Because I already covered my hand and that didn't work out, but I got a little information. So could I make roll
You said
for
you
it?
covered your hand and yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
She hovered her
little
hand.
I hovered my hand.
You
That's
hovered
what I
your
meant.
hand. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I covered it with my hand.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and make a medicine check to kind of get an idea of what's. Although since this is a magical illness, let's make it an Arcana check.
Okay, Arcana. It was a 2. So, what's the modifier for that? That's a 3. So,
Okay, so you have no additional information.
Alright.
You are
I
as
thought
lost
you
and
can
confused as the
Arcana do
instructor
this,
was. Oh gosh.
Wait, what did you say? It glitched out.
He said, "I thought you Arcana do this."
I couldn't help
Well,
myself.
You can tell.
Alright. Dang it. Alright.
My character's just gonna go ahead and leave
Okay.
for whatever reason.
Thorath follows the
I think
show, yes.
I think I'm locked. There we go.
Quick question, David.
Aurora
So
has also been.
I did pick. Oh, this is a character thing. Or maybe I should ask Dale. Dale, I picked up light armor. I did pick up light armor. I decided to go with it. And I can
Okay.
increase my score, strength or dex by 1, but it doesn't up it by 1. Like, do I have to manually do that?
Oh, no. It should look at the higher number in the small circle. That's what ups by 1.
What? Where?
So underneath your dexterity, it has a plus whatever, and then beneath that is another number.
Yeah, it hasn't gone up by 1.
That doesn't go up by 1?
Yeah, I don't know what. I have 13. It should be 14.
Let me check you from my side.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like an error.
Error. Yeah.
It should be 14.
You have an override score in here. You need to get
Should
rid
I
of.
just override it?
No, you have an override score.
Oh, delete. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's why.
There you go. You're welcome.
Okay, fixed. Thank you. Okay. All right, David, am I allowed to somehow get my
Yes, you
hands
can
on
just
light
have.
armor?
Yeah, we can just say you've got some light armor. That's fine.
Okay. What kind of light armor am I allowed to have?
It was really cool.
What? Let me check. What are the base light armors? I believe leather armor is one of
It's
them.
leather, padded, and studded armor, I think.
And overstimulated. Like there was music.
Oh, where's it?
Okay. I'm trying
I
to
think.
do.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't slept. Sleep.
Oh, it has to be specific.
There we go.
Armor.
Yeah. Okay. So padded, leather, and studded. So yeah, you just have leather armor.
I just have leather armor? Okay.
Yeah.
Add to equipment. Okay, there we go. That works. Okay, I have leather armor. Cool. That works. That's what I needed.
Okay. Great. All right. So are you all heading out then?
Yeah.
Roger that.
I'm to my master's place.
Yeah, everybody's...
Aurora wants to ask Shoyas, so what do you plan on gaining from your old boss? So I would also like to drop by home, since my family are devout followers of Mystra, and perhaps my mother may have some additional legend.
Well, the way that he spoke last time I talked to him made it sound like he had connections. And I potentially want to follow those. Because in handling this stuff, somebody down the line had to have gotten hurt. And either they died, which in that case this is a dead end, literally, or they pulled through, and we need to know how.
But didn't you say
Oh.
that you just had to keep them all in those lead-lined boxes? What makes you think you would know more than that?
Wait.
Nothing makes me think that I know more. Oh, that he'll know more than that?
Right.
Well, we already have a no, so we might as well try and get a yes out of this and see if he does know anything more than that. If he doesn't, then we can go and search for this tier of Mystra, I suppose.
Okay, never mind. I'm fixing that.
All information is good when making a decision, I suppose.
Yep.
Never mind. I was looking at stuff. I realized Mage Armor, I can't use that if I'm wearing armor. There's no point in me having Mage Armor if I'm wearing armor. So, okay, I will reverse that and do something else.
Okay.
Could I offer a suggestion?
What's up?
Okay, go with Eldritch Adept and pick up Eldritch Blast. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
No. No. What I did pick up...
Let's see.
I picked up Tough.
Oh, Tough is a good one.
Yeah. So I am very tanky now.
What's your AC?
11.
Oh my gosh.
What's your HP?
42.
All right.
The
other one was going to be, I was going to say go from either Metamagic or Adept or
Thor is simple. Thor is simple.
Oh, right.
He's tough. That's all he is.
Don't forget to give yourself spell points.
Yep, I did. I have 17.
Name's Tough because it sounds like tough.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so where are you going to first? Are you going to Aurora's parents? Are you going to Alfred's old master? Or are you going to Shoyas's old employer? You have three places to go.
I say we go to the old employer and then from there to... Wait, who's local? Are all the three of those local?
I believe so, unless Aurora, your parents were like you were you were raised in the city.
Yeah.
Yes, all three of those are local in the city.
Well, it's 7:40, so let's take care of Alfred. See if we can see if we can knock that out in 20 minutes.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, and then you can just catch me up on the speed with the stuff with Aurora.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just delete all that.
Wise.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay then. We'll go to Alfred's master first. So you go back to your old shop, and you see your master. He's currently. Do you have his name written down? I cannot find it for the life of me.
Yep. Island Monswillow.
Thank you.
Do we have a character for him?
No, I don't have a
No.
model.
I
He's
forget. You know, I had a better name for him, but I don't remember because David shot me down.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had a great name.
Because
Wait,
I didn't
are
say
we
your name
talking
wasn't
about?
good. I just said
We're talking about Alfred's master.
Oh, never mind. I gave you mine.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I don't remember what mine is.
Yeah, I cannot find it, and I'm not gonna spend any more time trying to dig for it. Maybe I'll come across it, but we'll
Sounds
see.
like he gets a new name.
Let's call him
Steven, do
Cold
you have-
Sores.
Call him what?
Cold Sores. Let's call him that. That's
Oh man, yeah. You say I give dumb names. Sheesh.
I never said that.
Here, you said he's a dwarf?
Yes, he is
Yeah.
a dwarf.
Oh, he's a dwarf. Oh, let me see. Do I have a dwarf?
He is a dwarf from the city of Yatori.
Dwarf. Do I have a dwarf?
The way that you said that makes me want to respond with something that has a similar, like, a place where you
Battle
never get bored. Like,
Oh,
something
gosh.
dumb.
What about this guy? Does that work? He's a big
That
old
looks
dwarf, though.
good enough.
Gotta,
Totally
That's
gotta,
good enough. Yeah. Shrink him down a bit.
There we
And
go.
I mean, I wish we could recolor his hair because Yatori, or not Yatori, but he has this long golden hair and a golden beard. Not yellow, not blonde, but gold.
Dwarf name generator. Quick, here we go. You ready? We've got
Call him Yatori.
It's from the city,
Dornum
Yatori.
Redborn.
No, I
Dathot
don't. Let me see.
Shatterbrew.
Do I have another dwarf? Let me see if I have another dwarf.
Shatterbrew or Cragbow?
Nope, it's the same dwarf.
It's okay. It doesn't. We'll name him Akio.
a big Christmas tree on fire.
Let's call him Kimchi, but everybody calls him Kim.
Oh, that's a little bit too small.
Sure, we'll call him Kimchi, but everybody calls him Kim.
Yeah, let's go.
Kimchi with 2 E's.
David, you know I like, it's a fantasy game. I might as well have fun names.
Kimchi, Rock and Crack.
Rack'em Crack?
Whatever. Yeah.
All right.
You know I have a knack
we'll go
for making...
Kimchi True Blood.
I already got one.
That's
Shatterbrew.
great. I love
Shatterbrew,
that.
That's a good one.
Shatterbrew.
Kimchi Shatterbrew. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go and see your old master, Kimchi Shatterbrew. He's currently,
Sorry, just.
but everyone calls him Kim.
Hello, Mr. Kim. No, just kidding.
You walk into his shop and you see that he is currently enchanting a piece of cloth.
He's a Korean
He's got
dwarf.
He's got this silvery powder, and it is flowing. And as he casts this enchantment, he's got his assistants holding the cloth taut, and he is using his magic to pull it through the cloth, where it turns into this almost charcoal-looking black dust, which is then discarded. And the cloth starts to softly glow as he does this. He turns and looks over his shoulder and sees, Alfred, my boy! I see that the cloak treating you well.
Oh, it's great, Master. Thank you so much. I love the way it looks. Have you, like, when you look at it at the right angle, it shimmers, basically. It's so lovely. Oh, sorry, I didn't, enough Fashionscape. We're on an important business. we need to. We're looking for the. What's the name of the? Show us. What's the name of the
Drop
tier?
of Mystra.
We're searching for a tier of Mystra.
That one, Master.
And you see him kind of stiffen in the shoulders briefly, and looks over to you and why would you come to me for that?
Oh well, there's a rumor that it's in your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to go there, and I was hoping you would have maybe give us a lead, maybe someone we can talk to there that may know something, or
and
you happen to know anything?
Who told you such a fanciful tale that the Drop of Mystra would be in my hometown?
One of our professors.
Uh-huh. And why would they bring that up? Do you know what's this for?
Well, there was an incident at our school, and one of our other professors has a magical sort of illness that nobody seems to be able to cure.
All right. It's gonna roll insight on you.
I'm trying not to give away everything clearly.
And why would you want a Drop of Mystra?
We're hoping it's going to help save our friend, because even the necromancers can't seem to cure this illness.
Well, things can be harsh in life. Sometimes people die.
I can't accept that. I need to.
Sometimes
if there's a chance of saving him, I gotta take it.
And what if saving him doomed others?
What? How would?
You see, kind of all the joviality that normally is in your master's tone is kind of falling out.
How would? I'm looking for this tier. How would that hurt others? I don't want to hurt anybody.
Of course you don't, lad. I know that. You're a good man, or becoming a good man. Life is tough, son.
Technically, he's a half elf, but okay.
I don't understand, Master.
Many don't. What is it? Turns to Shoyus.
Perhaps you would know of... bollocks.
Did you use on Control Z?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
What did you try to Control Z?
Just I moved.
Dun, dun.
It was literally like a square space. It just popped into my head. I was like, no. Okay, anyway.
Speaking of Squarespace, that's today's sponsor.
Sorry about that. Okay,
you
so
move up two spaces? Like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah, it just moved me weird, and I was like, oh, okay, bink. Every single time. Anyway.
I just enjoy Thorath towering over everyone.
Especially this dwarf. He kind of he looks. So as Shoya steps forward, he looks to you.
Yeah, and then Thor
looks
like
way over him at Thorath.
Oh, it's laggy. There
Uh-huh.
it is. Yeah.
What is it?
Do you know? What is your opinion on the governance of the city?
Thorth is kind of like behind Shoyas, kind of like trying to be staring downward behind
it's a
Thor.
fine city. It's a fine city indeed. I came from Yatori when I was in my middle years, maybe 50, and it's been quite fine. It's very peaceful here.
I agree with you. It just so turns out that our friend is Lord Halamath, the Younger,
And if he dies, then someone else will take control, which means policies will change, which means taxes will change, which means mercantilism will change. Is that something you truly want to risk? Or I'm going to look at the others and kind of be like, hey, or do you happen to know anything that might be able to help us at the least?
That does change things indeed. You know, Milo, he seems okay in some regards. He takes the name Enchanter, for example. I do true enchanting. What does he do? He puts on shows and eases people's fears. I create. He holds up his cloth. A little bit of a flourish of his golden locks. This is true enchanting. He always rubbed me the wrong way. There's just something slimy behind that smile of his. Now,
David, is he holding out the cloth? Whatever he was enchanting?
Yes, he takes it from his assistants and kind of like shows it. And you can just see this like shimmering, and it kind of flutters in its own breeze.
Thorath reaches over Shoyas and tries to get it and to look at it.
He pulls it away from you and just kind of holds it off to the side. And he's like, "Oh no, it's not finished yet."
Aurora takes a step closer with eyes full of wonder.
It's not quite ready. It needs to be tamed a little bit more. But you see, lots goes into creation. Now that Milo, I get the wrong feeling about him. And I heard that he was running to take the old wizard's place. No, I don't want to see that happen. I think that would be disastrous for that type of policy change. There's just something unnerving about him.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
So do you see, Master? This is why we need the tier. Do you know anything about it?
Roll persuasion with advantage because he's got a soft spot for you.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
One sec. Okay, and that was okay. Let's try it. No, I rolled a 2 on my first roll, and then I rolled a 4. And what's my persuasion? I forget what my persuasion bonus is. Let me look at that real quick.
I have no idea what your persuasion bonus is, Steven.
No, I'm just gonna look it up real quick. It's on my thing. All right, I'll take just 2 seconds. It's not gonna be very high.
Well, it's got a higher, got a +2, so like higher than I got. Went to your charisma at least.
Persuasion is +4 actually.
Hey, there you go. That's 8.
8. All right. Alfred, you've got a lot to learn about talking to people and how to ask for things. I was really bad, but I
My
do
heart
care
breaks
for
a little
you.
bit.
I do care for you, and I care about this city. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
The drops of Mystra, they are real. There is one in Yatori. And with this, he
Yeah,
glances
right.
at his assistant. He glances at his assistant. And he says, "Not a word to anyone else." And they understand. And he's like, and he gestures for them to leave. After they have left and they've closed the doors to the shop, they are real. And we keep one carefully protected in the city of Yatori. And he notices the Mystra amulet that you've got, Aurora. And you might know some of this. But Mystra,
One sec.
not only is she the goddess of the magic, she's the goddess of the moon.
Yeah, I'm right. You right there?
Wait.
Oh, is Steven having to...
Pretty soon.
I have to go at this very moment.
Okay.
So can we just can we just act like this happened after you talked to Aurora's thing, and I can just catch up? We can continue this when I get back.
Yep. We're gonna do exactly that. We're gonna do break while Steven does that. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be right back.
What happened?
Well,
Yep.
Bye.
it'll be a little bit, but I'll be back soon.
What do you think? Like 5-10 minutes or like 20?
Hopefully it's only like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Because the person arrived here, so it should take about that long to get everything set up.
Okay, you go.
Okay, sounds good.
In fact, Aurora does know this because I mean, there's a reason why I chose her to be a moon elf.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Tears of Mystra, as is their proper name. They fell from the moon, and it was a gift. They have great power in them. One was used to save the queen. One has been lost to time. But the third remains guarded in our city. It protects us from the demons of the north.
How big is it?
Well, maybe about the size of your thumb. Well, not your thumb. Show us. Maybe about your thumb. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I going on about? We're putting a pin in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all.
This is for when Steven gets back.
Yeah, when Steven gets back.
Goodness, you got me going on. Okay, we can go ahead and jump to one of the other shops if you want to do that right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or we can just like.
I need a human. I need a human shopkeeper.
Yeah,
Ricky,
let's go talk about Demon Stone with the shopkeeper.
You guys are taking care of Thorath.
Well, Thorath, you see, when a person wants to sell something, they go to a shop and they sell it there. And if they want to buy something, they go to a shop and they buy it there. By the way, I just copied and pasted us over in this direction.
Okay.
So that we can just scene change and then come back when we're good.
Are we back at your shop? Are we at your shop now?
Yeah, we need a human.
Shopkeeper.
Don't know if I have one. Let's take a look.
Salutory.
No, but we can just use one of the D&D characters from. Oops. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do.
That's exciting.
That's not what I wanted to do at all. What the heck?
Did you like change a table or something?
I guess by accident when I was trying to load
the best part
else
is
in.
There they go. Like there's this now like void around this.
Let's go back to the rectangle. There we go.
Can you watch Dad, can you watch if you
We'll use this guy, the magic character.
Perfect. Yeah, that'll work.
Dad, look. We can butlers and then we do butlers.
Okay. Yeah, can you take it in the other room? No, yeah, well, yeah, you're watching it. But can you take it in the other room?
Maybe Baba Yaga has that other tier.
Hope this isn't lagging you, David.
Only a little bit. That's okay. It catches up soon enough. Okay, so as the myth of the drops of Mystra go, they are like small teardrop shaped sapphires that only glow in moonlight. During the day, they just look like poorly cut sapphires, but when they're under moonlight, they glow with this brilliant light.
Oh yeah, your ping is like 999.
Yep.
Let's make this simple.
Yep, just a simple shop.
If these would work. There we go. Good enough. Good enough.
Good enough, yeah.
It's a little
Okay,
janky.
so you go in and remind me what was your your shopkeeper's name, Dale?
Island Montswillow.
I feel like I saved him. Nope, I didn't. What we should do if we're gonna have recurring characters, you should make your recurring character in Hero Forge and just take a picture like
I
David
should.
does.
I really should have done that, but I have not.
Yeah.
All right. Joyous, lad, what can I do for you?
Thoras is right behind him, by the way.
I'm actually coming to first. Hello, this is Thoras. Thoras, this is Thoras. Thorath. This is my my old employer.
Hi. I'm Thorath.
Uh-huh. I see. And what brings you to this part, Thorath? You don't seem like you're from here.
I came to see a shop.
Well, you're in a shop. Yes. Show us what's going on.
It's a little small, don't you think? Had trouble with the doorway.
For some, yeah, maybe. We'll look to expand it. Show us what's going on. You've brought your whole entourage this time.
That I have -1, though he technically wouldn't count anymore. I wanted to ask you what you know about Demon Stones. Specifically, there has been an incident with one not related to our operation, and he is not in a good place. He's getting we've been told we need to retrieve an artifact to help him, but I want to know, in your experience with Demon Stone, if it has ever led one off near to death and created a magical issue in that regard that keeps healing from actually taking place. Has there been any survivors of such an experience?
Let me understand this correctly. Or let me see if I understand you correctly. Shoyas, you're saying that you have a friend who has dealt with Demon Stone, is very sick, and the healing of the necromancers seems to do nothing.
Nope.
Is that correct?
Can't do anything. We tried.
No, I've never heard of anyone pulling through something like that. Demon Stone is very nasty stuff, and it can do who knows what. You can't document it. The moment you document it, it changes.
Mm.
The only consistency is that blood, especially the blood of somebody who's still living, makes it react more strongly.
Could you potentially help me understand why, or at least send me in the direction of someone who could help me understand what exactly might need to have been done to Demon Stone to make it so it does not react to blood?
I'm not sure. Well, okay. Yes, we do have a cleansing ritual that we do to kind of solidify the
nature of the
powers,
Demon
the nature of the Demon Stone. Yes, to we don't call it Demon Stone. Then your friend Alfred here should be very familiar with that. Not the process, of course, but as it's well guarded by the school and by people such as myself. But he's very familiar with that end product, him and his old master.
I see.
Yes, that I don't like to go into specifics, economics and all that. The guilds would be all over my hide if I were to tell you how to do it, especially with the amount that you seem to be coming in cross recently.
Well, it just so happens that I don't need to know why, economics and all that. I don't need to know what exactly. I just need to know if it's possible to bring someone back from that extent of malady.
I have no, I don't think so.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Is he lying to me, or do I feel like he's okay? So let me pause and make sure. I don't want to just use this as a lie detector. I want to know.
So the way when you guys make insight checks, I'm not giving you yes or no lies. Right. I am giving you how do you feel he is in regards to, like, is he favorable towards you? Does he seem angry? Like it gives you more of an insight into their mood more than is this a true or false statement.
Right. I guess what I'm actually asking to know is, does he look uncomfortable, like he's being pushed for information and is being stingy with giving that out? So, like, does it feel like he knows more than he's letting on?
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, that is a 17.
Okay. It does seem that he knows more than he is giving, but that could simply be because he doesn't want to tell you the secrets. Yeah, that's what you got.
Okay.
Or to be specific, to tell you the secrets of refining the Demon Stone, I should say, because obviously there would be a secret.
I'll leave it alone. Well, then we appreciate you very much. We may be traveling a bit. Also, the Demon Stone that I did recently have has since become indisposed. So I apologize to disappoint.
You lost it. Somebody took it? That was a fair amount of Demon Stone, boy.
It shattered. Thank you. I appreciate you considering me. I appreciate your consideration of the fact that I was once considered equal, but no, it broke. It shattered.
Where? Here in the city?
Potentially.
Joyous. And at this point, he, I can give you some more components. Would you tell me where this broke? Could be very. I can make it worth your time.
I go ahead and ask what components.
How
much would that information actually be worth to you?
Oh, I remember you and your friends were asking for some mercury the other day. You needed a pearl?
I have acquired both of those things since then. I will ask, do you have any inks or
parchment
spell parchment that I could potentially use in my studies?
Well,
The bookstore,
of course,
the bookstore costs are
ridiculous. I know.
Yes, of course. They have to have a markup. I could probably give you a steep discount. Where exactly did this happen?
Can we potentially get this discount written in writing first? I learned from the best, Island.
You certainly did show us ever into your logistics.
Of course.
All right, and he pulled out a quill and some plain parchment. Writes it out, slides it to you.
I inspect it for any wordplay.
Does
it seem legit?
It just simply says 250 gold pieces of ink and parchment.
Okay, I will accept that.
All right.
That's 5 spells, my guys. That's 5 spells. All right. Anyway, sorry.
Location, show us.
Sorry.
Part of our deal.
I will go ahead because I will say I will share more with you than I initially would because you're my friends and because of your kindness to me. Last night, and I go ahead and I explain what happened, except the foolish use of the demon stone. I'll just say during the altercation, the demon stone, the staff fell from my grasp and shattered on the pavement. As a result, all of our items and weapons turned to purple worms and then turned back. But it is this cross section of the city, and I go ahead and draw it out for him and say, and it happened last night, sometime around the evening hour of 7 o'clock.
Okay, and you can see him start doing some mental calculations. He says, "All right," and he reaches down and pulls out a small crate that is full of vials and reams of paper, or of parchment, and he sets it, sets it on the table and just kind of counts out 50 vials and the parchment, and he pulls out a ream of parchment and flaps it there. Yes, there you go. That should be it. If you'd like to inspect it, you may do that on the way out. And he starts to usher you all out the door as quickly as possible.
He's like turning the closed sign. Okay. Very well. Suit yourself.
All right. Thank you all, Shoyas. It's always a pleasure to see you. Do come by again. And good luck to all of you. And with that, he closes the door hardly, and he draws the curtains, and you hear a click as it locks from behind.
All right. Well, that happened, and everything looks pretty good as far as the stuff that he gave me.
Yes, yeah, it all seems perfectly legitimate.
He's kind of a weird guy, I must say.
Oh, imagine working beneath him. All of the shopkeepers. Yeah, I was his shop boy.
What's a shop boy?
What an excellent question.
Are you the son of the shop?
You help around the shop, do what they ask, and they pay you. Well,
pay?
Kind of.
Oh, okay. Well, shops weren't as interesting as I thought. Now what?
They're really not.
Now what do we do?
Well, I go ahead and look at Aurora.
Oh, sounds like it's time to go home.
All right, so you make your way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and you're homebound.
Homebound.
Hey David, about what kind of time of the month is it? As far as like, are we in the middle of the month or the end of the month?
It is the middle of summer.
Middle of summer.
Yep, because you just had the Summer Feast Festival.
We just had the Summer Feast Festival. That makes a lot of sense.
In summer. Thank you for that beautiful duet.
You're welcome.
Okay, now what? Where are we going now, guys?
Aurora, or are you?
Guess
is the plan to head to your house?
Yeah, just starting to head to my house.
That's fine. Did you have a name for your parents?
Do I have a name for my parents? That is a good.
Yeah, while we're coming up with names here.
No, so I just called them father and mother, didn't I? Okay. Names.
Just mom and dad. She doesn't know. She just knows them as
Mom
mom and
and
dad.
dad.
That's it. That's all she knows it as.
Mr. and Mrs. Galanadel.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, I like this one. Estorin. Estorn for or Esteron, whatever.
Did I get that spelled right, or however you would? I totally missed the spelling part, but.
Oh, it's another O instead of an I.
Okay, well we'll go with Estorin since that was how you pronounced it initially. I thought it sounded
Yeah,
good.
that sounds good. And I'm guessing this is the mother now.
Yeah, the ranger one will be the mother.
Leia.
What was that?
Of the Leia.
Oh, wait, is Estorin for the father?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I will leave it as the O-N at the end. Sorry, I thought I had those backwards. What did you say, Valora?
Here, I can rename it.
There's that right? Oh, yeah.
Hey, did I return the Conquest of Mystra Tome?
To the librarian?
Yeah.
I thought you had.
Okay, good.
He's gonna bite your head off if you don't.
Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Because he's gonna take a finger.
Yep.
81 magic, David. 81 magic.
One for each head of cabbage.
I want like something sweet. I want some ice cream, but I don't have ice cream at home.
Ooh, ice cream.
Oh, that reminds me.
That reminds me too. I'll be back in a bit.
Shouldn't have said.
Wasn't there gonna be an ice cream break?
I decided against it.
Ice cream is good.
I only have. Okay, so I've been really vibing with what is it? It's not Ben & Jerry's. It's the other pint by pint brand.
Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah, that one. I've been vibing with Haagen-Dazs matcha ice cream or the green tea ice cream. And I've had 3 pints in the past like 3 days, and so I'm just like, I need to Chill out.
You gotta be careful with that. If you're gonna eat pint by pint ice cream, you gotta get like lower calorie ice cream. Because Ben and Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs is very high calorie.
So good though.
I get
It really is. It's so good.
There's a brand of ice cream that I get that is extremely calorie friendly. I forgot what it's called. I haven't had ice cream. Say it again?
Halo's pretty good.
Oh yeah, Halo Top. That's what it is.
Halo Top.
Yeah, Halo Top is really good, like calorie friendly ice cream. I think like every pint is anywhere from like 270 to like 340 calories, which is very low for ice cream and a pint of ice cream.
Whole pint.
Yeah.
I really like the Talenti gelato.
Oh,
yeah, so they do like gelato and sorbetas or whatever. And those are really good.
I just looked it up. Ooh, that does look fancy.
They are very
Wait, did you just call sorbet sorbetas? Is there a difference?
Yeah, I think it's like you know, like gelato is like Italian ice cream.
Yeah, and sorbet.
And then a
is-
sorbetta or whatever.
Italian sorbet.
It's a Italian sorbet, exactly.
Of course, they gotta be fancy with it.
Okay.
It looks good. There's this new flavor called gelato layers, cookies and cream.
Yeah, those are pretty good, but you have to get like all the way through the layer, otherwise you're just.
Oh yeah, you gotta do like a super scoop, all the way to the bottom. Gotta get a big old.
Let it
spoon.
melt a bit.
Yeah.
For the record, my current favorite ice cream is Umpqua.
Oh, the Umpqua is pretty good.
Umpqua.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's so dreamy.
It's out of Oregon.
Very good ice cream.
Yeah,
Umpqua.
Celestial grew up in the Umpqua Valley in Oregon.
Yeah, so good.
I always
I'm
take
currently eating.
I always take into account I always take into account calories. Oh my god.
Bluebell, so good.
I get ice cream from this shop. That's like 5 minutes away. Sundays and their ice cream.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I love Sundays
It's
so much.
good.
Never had
Yes.
That's like one of our favorite date nights is just go to Sundays and get something.
Dang, David,
Yes.
why why didn't you give me some when we were over there?
Sorry, Ricky, I didn't take you on a date. Maybe next time.
Gosh. Jeez. Okay, are we back to the story? What's happening? I'm confused.
Well, we got distracted.
Dale,
I'm
are
eating
you
a
back
banana
yet?
now.
Yeah, Dale, you good? Is your ice cream? You got your ice cream?
I got it. I am ready to rock.
This is so funny. Shoyas no longer has Talash, but now has a Thorath over his shoulder.
I know. I was like, it's like all over again, but
But much more younger and immature. Sort of.
so as we head over to my house, I tell the gang that my dad, Esteron, he's actually a member of the Order of Blue Moon, which is a small sect of the Church of Mystra, and my mom is straight on Church Mystra.
Yay. Oh, sorry, I was doing something else.
Alfred, not Alfred, sorry, my character, is going to wonder, yes, that guy. Anyway, he's going to wonder briefly if Mystra and Sehenine Moonbow are the same person.
I'm gonna go with yes because I have no idea. Because
Really?
full disclosure, don't know about that one. Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you real
what
quick.
was it? Selena? I know. Saloon.
What are we talking about?
Basically, Sehenine Moonbow is the elven goddess of the moon, and she's like anti-Spider Queen. She's the only...
hates Loth.
Yeah, she hates Loth with the fiery passion of 1,000 burning suns. And she basically, her whole mission is to basically convince any drows to leave the Underdark. She's pretty cool.
I'm going to say they're probably not the same, because Mistra's mother is Saloon, which is the Moon Maiden.
Got it.
But for the sake of this world, I'm not going to make them the same person, but the Eye of Mystra is a reference to the moon.
Got it.
So, she watches over her people in the night.
Cool.
So, you arrive at your home, at your large manor.
What? I didn't know you were rich.
You never asked. I am noble born.
See, this is a house for my size.
Yes, you'll fit in here very well, Torah.
He's like oogling at the size of the house.
You've never had such space before.
No, I've always had to duck underneath the doors. Even back at the academy, sometimes I have to duck.
So I guess I call father, mother, are you around?
Yes. Shortly after, you hear them. You hear footsteps upstairs, and the butler pokes his head out and says, "Aurora, you're here. Shall I fetch your parents?"
Please.
All right. They retired about an hour ago, but I shall wake them.
Thank you. We'll wait in the sitting room.
Very good. So the butler steps out for a few minutes, and shortly thereafter, you see your mother and father.
Is the Knight the butler?
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
I think that should totally be canon.
The knight is the butler.
The butler does not return, but your parents, both in their nightgowns, or in robes, just are coming down the stairs and enter into the sitting room, kind of wide-eyed and very. Aurora, you're here. You're awake at this hour. That's odd, but okay. What's going on?
I usually don't come home like this, do I? Well,
No, and you've brought some friends, I see.
they're kind of a package deal nowadays. These are my classmates, and I introduce them. Although Thorath here is pretty new.
Hi, I'm Thorath. He goes up and sticks his hands out.
Yes, she goes to shake your hand gingerly.
He's the son of Professor Anthony Morton of the Necromancy School.
Yes.
The son of the necromancy.
Yeah, I had a hard
He's my
time
dad.
with that too.
And then Thorath just starts flexing.
We can see the resemblance. Dear, what is this about?
Well, we're about to go on a trip, and it has to do with the Tears of Mystra, and I wanted to confer with you both. Let's see if you had any help in that respect as to how to find one, and when/if we find one, how to care for it.
Why are you searching for the Tears of Mystra?
There was a mishap at school with Lord Hallamath, and he is not recovering.
Oh my.
With all the necromancer school's help, is still not recovering. And flippantly, I'll admit, Professor Morton said that as long as we're talking about fairy tales, might as well go get a Tear of Mystra, and the idea struck with me.
That seems very much like him, just engaged in his bones and flesh. No, the goddess Mystra. Never mind. The last tear that was seen was, well, that was over 4,000 years ago. They took it. They had to use it to heal Althea, Lord Hallamath III's wife. As far as caring for one, should you Well, should you transport it, just don't lose it. Where would you go to even find one? They, the stories, of course, talk about Yatori, but everyone we've met from Yatori always denies that. While we've never traveled there ourselves, we're busy and all.
Of course.
We hear it's a rather harsh place, though they are quite devout to Mystra, so I couldn't see why they would deny the existence of a tier.
Well, that is also what we have heard, and where we were traveling to. Whether or not we find it, I do not know, but if there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. I don't suppose you could write us a letter of introduction for a place we can stay while we're in town there.
Oh, well, like I said, we've never been, but certainly we can write you a letter.
I'm sure we
Gerald,
have friends that are there.
Yes. Gerald, the butler, comes in. Yes, my lady. Write a letter of introduction for our daughter and her compatriots, please. Draft it from us to any nobles of the city of Yatori. If you will, please hurry. It's quite urgent. Yes, and he steps out to go and begin writing.
Do you not know any more of the legends surrounding the Tears of Mystra?
And at this, your father steps in and says, now, Aurora. Now, the church has long upheld the stories of the Tears of Mystra. They certainly were true, but they all have been lost to time, much as other artifacts have. If you were to find one, that would be a huge boon to the church. As far as where to find one, you can always, well, search with the moon when the moon is high, when the goddess is looking over you. She will guide you home.
Thank you, Father.
With that, they seem to have nothing else, but that's really all we have. You know the stories. You've grown up with them.
Indeed.
Yeah. Aurora, it's so good to see you. But
it's good to see you too. We'll expect a report from you soon, I'm sure.
All right. And Gerald comes back in a few moments later with the letter of recommendation, stamped and sealed with your family crest.
Thank you, Gerald. Till next time.
Until then, be safe, and may the goddess's eyes watch over you. And with that, they return to bed as you all head out the door.
Good night. That's what Thorath is like saying. Yep.
And just so there's no confusion, it is like 8:30 in the morning.
And they went back to bed?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know how elf works.
Are they sleeping in or are they nocturnal?
We're moon elves, so probably more active at night.
Gotcha. Okay, so nocturnal.
I mean, I don't know.
Shall the butler return?
So, yes, yeah, you would, and you would know this, Elora, as they are your parents. Yes, they live nocturnal lives. As moon elves and as devout followers of Mystra, they do their best to be awake when she is watching.
That makes sense.
Come in.
All right. I have heard Steven pop in and out. I don't know what's going on. You are here. Great.
I see him there on Discord. He has arrived again.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Steve.
Okay.
Are you able to get into tabletop?
Yeah, I'm loading it now. My computer decided to do a Windows update.
Oh, that's always fun.
That's what happened.
It decided for me.
Yeah, it's always
Can't
fun.
keep putting it off.
Well, I like to think that I can.
You like to think
Okay.
that.
Now I'm trying to think of or remember, where did we leave off?
Back over here. Back to this.
I know we were back over here. I'm trying to remember.
Something about his hometown in the crystal.
Oh! It was
He said he had said that they're real. He escorted everybody. Everybody left. He said that they're real, but they're heavily guarded, and then that was kind of where we left off.
And what you had said right after Steven left, but before we're like, oh wait, where do you do something, was that there are 3 tiers of Mystra that fell from Moon as a gift. 1 used to stay the queen, 1 lost to time, and 1 guarded and protected in the Philly.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Yes, Alfred. They are real, and we do have one in the city of Yatori. When it fell from the sky, it slew. It protects our city. Up far to the north, the winds of magic are, well, they're not stable like they are here, and they're much more wild. They're much more tempestuous. And those winds turn into hurricanes, and when they do, demons arise spontaneously. We know we protect the northern borders, but every day we live in that fear that we may be attacked, that we may be raided. The tier of Mystra is carefully guarded. It protects our city from the demons, and should we lose that, we fear we may be overrun.
Well, looks like Calamath's gonna die.
Don't say such things. Well, what about the other tier? There were 3, right? Let's
2.
just find this 3rd one.
2.
And let's grab that.
There are only 2 that we know of.
Well, there's a 3rd. It's just been lost.
Actually, I may know someone who could help us find the 3rd.
Oh?
And you just mentioned this now.
Yes, I just mentioned this now. Is there anything more that we need to know here?
You would be very hard pressed to get it from the king.
Understood.
Should you decide to go to the city of Yatori, your Conjuration teacher, well, I don't believe she's teaching any of you directly, but they do have ways of transportation to there. It is quite a distance, but as we have much trade that goes on, the best artisans come from Yatori.
We could always probably find a wagon. It'll give me plenty of time to
operate. Wagon?
As far as my spells are concerned.
That would take you
for transporting
quite
wood.
some time, several weeks at best to get there. No, I think you would want to you would like to teleport. That's much faster.
Okay. Good point.
Fair enough.
We don't have weeks.
Then it seems that a teleportation would be your best bet.
David, does Thorath know how long they could delay Halamath?
Yeah, they
It seemed when I asked
Yeah,
Morton that it would be like over days. They could do it for some days.
Yeah, like they could do it for several days.
Okay.
Like maybe a week or two.
Okay. I missed that part.
Sorry, yeah, I couldn't
Okay.
remember if I had answered that clearly or not, but yeah.
Okay.
Before we leave, I just want to like step up and say, excuse me, sir. Do you think that there in the city they would have any kind of information towards this lost tier? Anything that might be better known there than here?
Perhaps. There are those there that are more devout. I mean, you can even see I'm up during the day. But and that's business and all that. They might have more information. I'm not sure. As I've said, I came here to live a softer life. I'm not one for the fighting and all of that. Oh, I like my art. I like my security. And it's a good city. I'd like to keep it that way. So good luck with your search. I wish you all the best. And Alfred, do stay safe. I care for you.
Thank you.
With your cloak, nothing can harm me.
That's my boy. And he gives you a pat on the lower back because that's all he can reach.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and with that, he ushers you out of his shop.
We need to go to Lashana Aloro.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Your divination teacher.
Okay, Remnant, we have not done anything specific for you. Was there anywhere or anything that you wanted to do?
Well, Remnant got very distracted in the shop and only tuned back in when Sholius exclaimed, Halamath's gonna die. So can I get a little refresher on what happened?
We gotta go somewhere.
Dale, would you like to give that refresher?
Yeah, Halamath's gonna die.
Okay,
perfect.
But conclusion. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. So basically, this tier of Mystra is guarded by a king over a province that is assaulted on the regular by demons.
Okay.
So unless we can find one of the other tiers of Mystra, that is our best bet. What?
Okay. Well, what if I just strolled in and,
Oh, we're caught and then subsequently tried and then subsequently executed? Be my guest.
Well, not quite like that. It's not, there's more thought that needs to go into this before anything happens, but it's a thought, it's an idea. Like, why give up so easily on that one?
I'm just saying that there may be other options. And I happen to know someone who could potentially know what those options would be.
Okay. So our current options are demon attacked tier on the daily. Wait, the king has it, and it's attacked by demons.
The
No,
town, not quite.
Okay, clarify that for Remnant.
Okay, I'll just step in then.
Go
So
for
the king has the tier of Mystra, according to the shopkeeper,
Mm-hmm.
and it is well guarded. and it protects the city from demons.
Gotcha. This city. The city we're in?
No.
No.
The city
Okay.
Yatori.
Yeah, the other city.
Gotcha. The other city. All right. Gotcha.
So they are protected from the demons because they have a tier of Mystra.
Gotcha. Which is why our city has issues.
Not quite. Basically, if we go, then there will be serious ramifications.
Yeah, you can't enter Remnant.
Wow. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it was an idea. Oh,
I don't know.
I'm stressing, man. How about to die? I'm a wreck right now. That's what. Cool. So sorry. It was the only idea I had. So all right, cool. Let's figure out the mystery one that we don't even know if it exists. All right. Okay. All right.
Dora pats Remnant on the arm and says, "It's okay, Remnant. Just go back to your musings and follow along."
Ouch.
No, fair. That's fair.
Nice ring, by the way. Moving on.
Still on.
I know. All right. So we now go talk to Lashana Oloro.
Okay. Thorath, was there anything that you wanted to do specifically again? But because you have not picked a place yet.
Nope. The only thing Thorath would do was go check in with his dad before he left. So nope, not right now. Not specifically. Dwarf doesn't know much of the city. Aside from, helping out with chopping wood.
Okay.
So
All right
they
then.
tried giving him a health potion. Like, Remnant is just, like, frantic at this point. She's just babbling. Did they try a health potion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Okay, I don't know how this works. I died, like, last week, and I was fine, and so this is really stressing me
you were the
out.
one that died.
Well, when you say it that way...
Yeah, she was.
Hey!
Okay.
Listen!
All right. So moving on to Lashana.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
All right. Up. Okay.
We're here. Where is she?
So you head over to the School of Divination.
All right.
As we are approaching the School of Divination, I'm going to turn and look at everybody and be like, do not lie to her.
Lie about what?
Because she will know.
He lied.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at his hair. I'm gonna look at Alfred's hair as he says that and be like, is your hair actually that color? And then just or I'd be like, did you wake up?
I don't say anything to
that? Oh.
called fashion.
All right.
Shoyas, what brings you and your classmates here? We don't have any classes today.
No, we do not. We actually wanted to utilize your office hour if that was appropriate.
Hi, Professor.
Hello, Thora.
Oh, you know him. Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then that saves us a little bit of time as far as introductions are concerned. So, Professor, I have a question and a favor to ask.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, well, do you happen to know any means or methods of discovering magical objects.
Discovering magical objects.
Well, specifically long lost ones.
I
So
see.
out of character, it would be something like legend lore,
hidden one,
or it would be
the stuff you can't find in the shop.
Yeah, 'cause I'm looking over and
Like, maybe
okay,
you
locate
lost
object
it,
could
like,
not be it.
no, maybe legend lore.
Legend lore. Let me see. Name and describe.
Like, I mean, you really lost this. Like, not just like regular lost, but like really lost it.
Like really lost.
Like ancestor to dragons called dinosaurs lost. Oh.
Okay, interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't even get a chuckle out of that one.
Sorry. I was reading. I could not hear. I like tuned everything out because I was reading over this legend lore spell.
It's a pretty interesting spell.
That is a very interesting one.
Yeah, right. We were wondering if by chance you might. Well, I don't know. Let me see if there's any other quick like discovery spells.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
See, I thought you were gonna go with like locate creature or something to try and no, not locate creature. Scrying.
Oh, you could potentially scry it, I suppose.
Well, scrying's more for creatures.
Yeah, let me filter spells.
Because I thought you were gonna go to her to look for Flash.
No, we're looking for the item.
Screw that guy.
Screw that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Legend Lore is level 5. Locate, no, maybe scrying, but that probably that's
Legend Lore is probably your best bet.
It's probably your best bet because then it'll give us an idea of where it might be. So okay, and I'm just gonna ask if she knows anything about. We're looking for a legendary item. Just to learn more information about it for the time being.
Okay. All right then. One second. Okay. So, all right. Sorry, I just got a message. Just needed. Okay, everything's good. All right. So, Lashana, as you go over all the items and you talk about, or all the stories and things, and you talk about the Tear of Mystra, she goes, "Ah, yes, I see. Give me some time. Let me cast this spell. It is quite pricey for the incense, as well as some ivory.
How much are we talking?
Like 250 gold pieces out of character.
Like 450 gold pieces.
Oh,
because it's 250 incense and then 4 ivory strips worth 50 GP each.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. My bad.
That's a little. It's a little outside our price range. Maybe can we get a sponsor? Do you think, guys?
Maybe.
Maybe some of the other teachers would help us.
Maybe.
Look, I know that you have a soft spot for Halamath, especially she looks over to Remnant. I know you care deeply for him, and he's helped you out so much, and you've even fought alongside him, as have I. But some things cannot be changed. Some futures cannot be seen. Shoyas, you must learn this. You cannot always tell, and what you can tell is not always in stone.
Remnant is gonna full on break down sobbing.
What is the amount?
Peach, I can't accept that.
What is the amount that you would cover?
So we just need money, right? And then you can find it?
Specifically, we need items. But yes.
Children. The Tears of Mystra are long gone. Even if we were to raise the money and I maybe find some cryptic answers, who's to say whether we could even get them back?
Who's not to say, Professor? You say that there's something I need to learn, but it seems that you need to relearn something that you could have potentially forgotten. And it's that there is no limit to magic. And the moment I decide to deign and learn your supposed lesson that you are attempting to teach me right now is the moment that I give up on my search for it altogether.
He gives you a very soft smile. And just, well spoken, Shoyas. I guess even if it's only a hope, it's still worth it. All right. We'll pull from the coffers. We'll make this work somehow. And she goes and goes to she leaves the room momentarily, comes back, bearing the material components for legend lore. She then lays them out neatly on the floor, lights the incense, and arranges the ivory strips. After 10 minutes, she finishes casting the spell. And oh goodness, man, you're gonna make me come up with some kind of legend.
Sorry. This is so that we can figure out where the fake one is. Like, I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. If you want to just pause on that and like we come back to this later.
I really want cause I want to deliver something good.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me look. Deer thought it was an acorn. A deer thought the tear was an acorn and kind of transported it.
Oh no. Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm going to leave the call. You guys just chat for a minute. She's doing the incantation. It takes 10 minutes to cast. So.
Okay.
So I'm gonna step out of the call just so I can think and just focus on this real quick.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
So
I still think that obviously Baba Yaga has it.
No.
Or Baba Lysaga has it.
Baba Lysaga on the plane.
Yeah.
And she hates
Shadow Melt.
Days.
We have to go through Curse of Strahd to kill her.
Yep.
Dookie, I would hate that so much. I'm like, no, I don't want to go back to Strahd. Please, no.
You can't force me.
Oh man.
I don't know what I'm doing this session.
Well, it's an
'cause I'm
information
doing-
session. We're trying to figure out where the tiers is.
It's straight role playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, there's
feel
no
like with
no combat.
information overload, I zone out, and so it's like
My plan on for this session was honestly like Aurora doesn't care anymore. This town is going to like hell in a handbasket, and it's just gonna be fine. Whatever. But that's obviously not what happened. So whatever. We'll see.
I don't know. Thora starts doing push-ups.
Of course.
Thorax, now's not the
know it.
time.
I mean, she's chanting, okay? I gotta do something.
Yeah, you're gonna break her concentration.
Can't get these muscles without push-ups. And then he flexes. Ugh!
You brute.
Who you calling a brute?
You, Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, well, at least I have muscles, unlike those scrawny arms that you have.
I like start to make a weave with of lightning for lightning lore.
Oh.
But I don't go through with it.
Oh, and then guess what?
Flex on it with my lightning magic.
Oh, guess what? He does the same. Cause he also knows lightning lore. So when you flex, I also flex. But I'm flexing while casting my spells.
Flexing while flexing.
I'll be back in just a second.
You flex.
Huh?
But you're flexing while you flex.
Yes, exactly. I flex while I flex. Just imagine the pose, like imagine Thorath doing the pose that you have right now, except with muscles.
I keep thinking of Full Metal Alchemist and Major Armstrong.
Oh yes, Major Armstrong.
Which I mean, is basically
That's basically Anthony Morton.
Thorax, maybe you're not so bad after all.
Thorath. Just Thor. Just call me Thor. Mispronouncing my name.
Yeah, well, whatever. Maybe you're not so bad.
Yeah. You either.
I'm impressed that he can use lightning lore, even though it's such an easy spell.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, Alfred's impressed, even though it's really not that impressive.
Nope.
He just is impressed anyway.
Yes. And then Thorath goes back to doing push-ups. He's just.
Oh, you know what? Alfred now has someone to hang out with that is his own age.
Oh, I'm 16. He's 15.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but
everybody else is like 20s.
or 70.
Or 70s.
I thought Shoyas was around my age.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
How old is he? I thought he was like. I thought he was like 20.
Well, let's go look at his character.
Like how old is he?
Show yes.
Wait, Thor.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so Halamath is having a part of his soul taken, right? Essentially,
no.
Kind of. He's done.
No, they're like trying to keep his soul in his body.
Right, but something's taking it, or like
it's not working. It's like it's still trying to leave.
Okay.
Like it won't like.
He's dying.
It won't stay there. Is basically what's happening. I like how you asked me, and I don't actually know.
Oh well, you are a necromancer, so
yes, Thorath knows. I don't actually know. Out of character, I don't actually know. We gotta get a David character.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with what my thoughts are, and I can't figure out what Shoyas's age is. Because I can't actually read up on his background for some reason. Oh, maybe it's in the extras tab. Nope. Because I can only go to his like features and traits. but like
Really?
not his actual like background information. I don't know where to find that.
I will also look.
You want to browse and peruse with me? Because
Yep.
I can't find it.
Oh. Well, I'll be darned.
Did you find it?
No, it's not there.
I think it's gonna like if he.
Must either he didn't add anything
It might, or we can't access it.
or we can access it.
Yeah.
But I thought that David was able to read my backstory.
Yes, David can see everything.
Oh.
I think David can see everything, but we can't see everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't find it. I can only view user profile. I can't actually like see his background information on this page.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to ask him when he comes back. So what, Aurora is what, 50? 70?
Like 73.
73?
72.
72. Remnant, how old are you?
Real quick, hold on. It's like 20 something.
20 something? Okay. So yeah, he's a new young one. The youngin is here.
Yep.
How old is Flash?
Talash was 24, I think. Let me remember. I'm trying to remember. I think Talash was only 24. No, I think he was younger than that. No, yeah, he was 24. Yeah, Talash was in his
20.
20s. Okay, Remnant is 20. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think most. I thought most people were like not that much older than me.
Well, I mean, Aurora is 70 because she's Aurora.
Yeah. Yeah.
That tracks.
That checks
But
out.
you know, there's a difference between 16-year-olds and 20-year-olds, even
Yep.
though it is only 4 years.
Still a big difference. That's like middle school to high school.
Like middle school to graduated.
It's more like freshman
Oh
to
yeah, you're right.
college.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, I guess, okay. Closer to your own age. A lot of people are.
Yeah, much closer to his age.
So I've been watching the Harry Potter movies again. That's been fun.
Nice. Did you watch the HBO special?
Yeah, I did, which is why I'm watching them again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. Learned a bunch of things.
I after watching it, I didn't realize how many like actors actually passed away by then.
I know.
Like from now. I forgot what is his name? Alec Rickman?
Yeah.
I
that
forgot
was
he
sad.
passed away back in like a while ago because I remember reading it on the news. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh man." And he was like only in his 70s or 60s or something. He wasn't that old.
Yeah. I had remembered that, and it is
Yeah, like
seriously
I
sad.
knew the first Dumbledore passed away. That's why they had a new Dumbledore in the third movie.
Ironically, like I had just watched The Count of Monte Cristo before rewatching all the Harry Potters,
Was he in
and
that?
the priest guy is the same actor as Dumbledore.
I think honestly, I think if he continued as Dumbledore, I think he would have. I think honestly he fits Dumbledore's personality more so than the second one,
Oh yeah,
because the second was a
definitely.
lot more like aggressive in a sense.
Yeah.
But that was also when the what's it called, the directors changed as well.
Yeah, the first like Chris or
I
something. He
forgot.
only did the first two.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean
remember his name.
I like the first one. I think I really like the Dumbledore. That's the why I really like them. I really like the
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
I liked the way the third movie was done, but I just watched the fourth one, and it was remarkable to me, like just how fast it was. The pacing was too fast
In the fourth movie versus the
in the
third
fourth.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Which
because fourth
one's the
movie
fourth
was
movie?
Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. Like just everything was so rushed.
I mean, if you think about it, that was, I think, minus like the last book, was that, I think, in Order of Phoenix were the longest books. I don't remember though.
Maybe I don't remember either.
Well, let's look it up real quick because we have time.
It is a pretty
Harry
thick book.
Potter book pages.
I was thinking while watching the movie, I was like, now this is a movie that could have benefited from two movies.
David not back yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Is that him moving the mouse?
It's Gray is moving the mouse. Oh, okay. So the fifth book was the longest book. The fifth book was 766 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew the fifth one was one of the longest one. That was Order of the Phoenix.
That was Order of
And then the
I haven't
fourth
rewatched that.
the fourth book was 636 pages. The sixth and seventh book were 607, while the first three books were under 350. I didn't realize how short the first three books were.
All right. Well, I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Or will we?
Good question.
Well, I've got to go again at 10. So
45 minutes.
Oh, Ricky, so what happened while I was gone?
We visited what's it call it? Shoyas's shopkeep owner dude.
Okay, I'm
Gave
back.
him some information. Oh, okay.
Okay, I see Janaea and Dale are both muted. Are they?
I know Janaea stepped away because she was waiting on you. I don't know what happened to Dale. I forgot what happened to Dale. Shoot him a text.
I feel really proud of this. Just saying.
Nice. Shoot him a text. I'm killing K4s right now.
Oh, nice.
I'm just
I
hoping.
got my first relic.
Oh yeah, Steven, you're playing now, right? What you
Yeah,
get?
I've been fishing this whole time.
It took me forever.
Yeah, it
to
took
get my
David
first
forever
relic.
to get a relic. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I got my first relic while I was fishing.
Which one did you get?
It's a fishing relic.
Is it Chef's Catch or Chef's Cook or
Catch of
something?
the Day.
Oh, Catch of the Day. That's
No, I got Catch
Scrolls,
of the
right?
Day.
Is that
No,
Clues? No, that's the rare item.
item.
Yeah, it's the rare item drop. Which, as long as I've been fishing, I didn't get anything with that on.
Same.
Got 20, so far, I've got 20 adamant javelins and a rune square shield.
What? I caught nothing.
What?
I had that on for so
Yeah,
long, and I caught nothing from the rare drop table.
Yeah, so I just got both of those while we've been playing.
Insane.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm also back.
Great. And
That's
Emily's
insane.
muted. I'm here. My mom
Oh, you're there.
came in.
Okay. Okay. So we're all here. Great.
I'm so excited.
Sorry, that took longer than the 10 minutes I had hoped I could get it done in, but I'm very proud of this. So,
Yay!
Lashana finishes the ritual, and as it is coming to a close, the 4 ivory pieces start to glow and slowly spin around her on the floor. Her eyes glow blue, and a white light comes out of her mouth as she begins to speak, and almost this robotic voice that is not her own.
Yeah.
And you hear this. These are the words that are repeated from her. From caverns hold to mountains peak, the land did burn beneath their feet. With endless greed they did hoard and bind themselves with chain and cord. And they gathered all with tooth and claw to bring them to their fiery maw. But children would not stand the sight, and fought with tail and tooth and might. In agony they made their plea, please save us from the wretched 3. My blessing give my power shown, and turned the wretched 3 to stone. For dragons born across the sea, my final tear is shed for thee.
You did that in what, 20 minutes?
Can
that
you
was
write
amazing. Yeah, write that. Did you write that down?
How's that?
That's
That
going
was-
on my character sheet.
yeah,
That gave me inspiration.
that
As
was
a player,
great.
You may have my
How's
inspiration.
that? Like, and I've got it written down. I'll type it up in a little bit.
I see what you mean by you
But
said you were really
how's
proud of that.
That was so
That was
good.
amazing.
Dude, I got
From
chills
Caverns Hold to
listening.
Mountain Peak. I was trying to type along so I could write this down.
Yeah.
Like, from Caverns Hold to Mountain Peak.
I
the
gave
land
up.
burned beneath their
Yeah,
feet.
no.
No, stand aside and fought with. Please save us from the.
And then something else about the 4 dragons. Some. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
That was good, David.
Thank you.
All right,
done.
you can have advantage on your next roll. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I applaud your masterfulness.
Wow.
Yeah, especially in that short amount of time. Amazing. Amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I will type that up later.
Yeah.
Since you guys have been waiting on me for long enough, we can type it up later. With that, Lashana comes out of the trance and says, "Did I say something?"
Oh no. I'm gonna look back at those and did any of you catch that? Oh no.
She
It's
says
true
something
on you all
about
over again.
4 dragons. That's all I remember, says Thorath. Something about 4 dragons.
He turned to stone. Dragon.
Oh, and 3 dudes. Something about 3 people turned to stone, and you gotta save from 3 others.
I would like to make a history check with advantage because I've read the book. Is that allowed? May I do that?
Yes.
I'm pretty
What-
sure that it's the 3 demonic generals, isn't it? 19. Yes, correct.
Okay. This could be referencing the 3 demonic generals. That would match up with some of the history that you've read.
Okay.
That's all you got. That's all you
But
get with a 19.
that's all he
Just kidding.
asked.
That's all you get with a 19.
Okay. And I'm gonna like sit here and be like, across the sea. Are there dragonlands across the sea?
Well,
Dragons?
Lady Ragthroknar
Oh, I
is
guess.
from across the sea.
That's true.
Let's go ask her. Ow! Ow!
Careful, little one.
Dragonborn,
Joyous, calm
here
down.
we come.
I literally just smacked myself with one of my knuckles.
I feel like that's canon, and that's
Yeah, that's a Shoya's thing. That's 100% a Shoya's thing.
Like I stubbed my toe or something.
Calm
like,
down, little one.
I'm cool with this.
Come on, man.
I kind of secretly
Let's
want
just-
to
let's
take
just-
the
hold
ivory
on.
pieces.
She picks up the ivory pieces and puts them away.
Good choice, Miss Alana. I keep wanting to say Sister Aloro. I've played too many monks. Okay. Good choice. Anyway. So I guess these are gone.
I've always wanted to go visit the land of the Dragonborn.
Honestly, I would much rather do that than endanger Alfred's hometown.
I don't
It's not
think
Alfred's.
Alfred's not from
It's
there.
the what's it called? It's the
Wasn't my
shopkeepers,
hometown.
the dwarves' hometown.
Well, yes, but
Yeah, it was Kimchi's. It was Kimchi's.
okay.
Yeah,
Kimchi's.
Kimchi's.
Kimchi's hometown.
Kim's hometown. Though at the same time, if we go to retrieve the tear from across the sea, then wouldn't that just endanger other people? I guess we'll just have to find out. That's the reality. We need.
And how quickly can we do this? Because Halamath can only be stabilized for a few more days, yeah?
It's about a
Which
couple
is
weeks.
why we should go talk to Lady Rock.
Well, if we could teleport there, we can teleport to the other place too.
Especially if she knows it well.
Well, we're gonna have to go talk to Professor
Yeah,
Appleblossom
come on.
about
Like,
this.
I think.
Yeah, Miss Butterworth probably knows.
Who?
Who's
that?
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Oh, he's talking about Harriet Appleblossom.
I know what he's talking about.
Oh.
No, I'm answering.
He's in character. I'm in character right now because Thoreth is like, who?
Thank you, Dean Aloro. Many appreciate it. I have one last concern, a question. I feel like I don't quite know enough in the cantrips department.
Oh.
Do you have anything quick on hand that you could put in? Well, I am going to go talk to Dean Ragthroknar, and maybe I'll ask her for something a little more.
I can
offensive.
teach you this, and then he starts flexing and casting lightning lure.
No, I don't want to know
He
that.
starts flexing while casting lightning lure.
You know lightning lure?
Yeah, I know lightning lure.
Okay.
He knows lightning lure. Yeah. Oh, while you were gone, we were Shoyas. No, not Shoyas. Alfred and Thorath had a bit of a flexing contest.
Started like going through the weave.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alfred started casting lightning lure because Thorath started doing push-ups, and then he was like, "Oh, but guess what? I can do it too!" But he's doing it while flexing.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yep. And so they kind of bonded in a little bit right there.
Nice.
Out of character, my character knows only 3 cantrips out of 4, and so I need another cantrip.
Well, you're going to Ragthroknar anyway, so you head over to the School of Evocation.
Yay! I'll erase the dots. That was pretty cool, Dave.
That was
Thank
amazing.
you. Like I said, I felt really proud of that.
All right, we got
I
about
wanna
35
enjoy.
minutes before Steve's got to go.
Definitely get that to us. I want to brag on you to my wife.
Thanks.
I was
All
like,
right.
Yeah.
Good brag. Good brag.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, it's got to be in verse, whatever it is.
I'm gonna move my character over here and let Alfred do the talking because he's the favorite student.
Yup.
Yup.
Okay, so you show up, and Mishan is here. Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, what can I help you with? We don't have classes today.
Yeah, Professor. So, there's a lot happening, and we need to get to the land of the dragons.
What?
I thought that's
Julius is just gonna facepalm.
Dragonborns, right?
Such an Alfred thing to do.
That's so good, though.
Where do you believe the land of the dragons to be?
I was hoping you would teleport us there.
What? Oh dear, Alfred. Oh, no. That would be Harriet Appleblosom's specialty. Would be the teleportation.
I'm
But going back to the
yeah.
dragons, where are you wanting to go?
Well, guys, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like we just talked about this.
No, I think you got it. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Let me do my best to explain.
Too much to explain. Let me sum up.
So we're looking for the. Well, there was a prophecy. Well, not a prophecy, but like a legend thing, and we're looking for the tier. You know the tier.
And with that, her face kind of gets this puzzled look. The tier of the moon.
More or less, yes. We just
Yeah, that
visited-
one.
We
Yeah,
just
the
visited
tier.
with Dean Lashana Loro, and she performed a spell for us because we are searching to learn the location of a tier and potentially write our freshman dissertation on it. And she suggested it might be in the land of the dragons across the sea. And she mentioned that you were from across the sea, so we were just wondering, do you know anything about Tier of the Moon?
Why, yes, dearies. The tier of the moon. Well, that's an old legend. Surely you're not serious. Why would you be wanting to go to the land of the dragons? It's a dreadful place.
Well, so there was
What's the legend?
So
I would love to hear the legend.
There was
Well, you're a bold one, aren't you? Oh, very well.
Please don't take a 10-minute break. Please don't take a 10-minute break.
No, no, I'm not gonna take a 10-minute break. No, I came up with the legend while I was doing that.
Okay, nice. Okay, got it.
No, dearie. Long ago, before I was even a hatchling, the elder dragons, they were fearsome beasts. They ravaged the land. They gathered in hordes all the riches of the land. They burned, destroyed so much.
David, why'd you just go Scottish all of a sudden?
I know, I like it.
Because I like it.
Because I think she should have a Scottish accent.
Okay, because you didn't have one earlier, and I was like,
I know she didn't. I'm settling into it.
Okay, I like it. Go. So I apologize for the interruption.
Never interrupt the DM when he's monologuing. Yes, such destruction they caused. And Well, we Dragonborn, we were their hands, we were their claws. And we could go where they could not. They're quite large, you see. But we revolted. The young ones, they said no, they had enough. And many were killed. Well, the goddess, the moon, she heard our pleas. She shed a tear for us. And she turned those dragons, the beastly things, she turned them to stone.
Isn't that what Professor what was her name?
Alora
said?
She turned them to stone and saved us all. And we were able to, well, the land was quite desolate. And it's a hard life over there. And they are rebuilding, but I left. I couldn't deal with it's just too much. And so I came here.
Well,
yes.
Well, maybe you could come with us.
Oh no!
Help
Oh
us
no!
find
No!
it.
Oh dear! You know, I'm too old to make that kind of a journey.
How long ago did you leave your homeland behind?
Oh, I think we're coming on 150 years.
You don't look a day over 25.
Flattery will only get you so far. Save it for the young, pretty ones.
Wouldn't you like to? Wouldn't you want to see what became of the land? How your people have rebuilt?
No, son. I've rebuilt here. This is my home. I wouldn't leave it for anything, especially when there's turmoil in the streets.
Think of it as like a temporary absence to help
no.
a dear friend.
Here after they returned to
is very
school.
quiet.
I said no, Alfred. I'm sorry. I can't. I'll provide you any assistance I can from here. But this is my place. If you can go, wait a minute, going? Why are we talking about going all of a sudden? You said this was for a paper.
It
And
is
you want to go?
We would like to explore the possibility.
Oh no, why? Oh, it's not a happy place. And maybe it's changed. I guess things can change in 150 years, but I have such bad memories of that land. No. You shouldn't go. You should stay here. It's safe. This is a good city. It's a good land.
With all due respect, ma'am,
It's okay.
this land is only so good as its people.
Aye, and that's why you're needed here.
Wasn't it once said by one of the great scholars that we will not remember the words of our enemies, but we will remember the silence of our friends?
You read that in the book?
Yes, I did.
Well,
we do not intend to stand around idly while one of the few men that we know who has stood for this city time and again lies dying.
Mm-hmm. Well then, how can I help you? I truly cannot go, but I'm sure I can help you from here. Do you need anything?
Is there any?
Or
what about a map?
I can get you a map. Come back tomorrow and I'll have it ready for you.
Okay.
You speak of spells, and I would like to know more. something that I can use effectively in your land. I do not feel equipped enough to be able to perform as I might hope.
Well, I think we'll have a little weekend school then. Before we get to your studies, is there anything else that people need? Anything else I can assist you with?
What happened to the tear after they returned to stone?
Well, the legend says that it was part of the land. There's nobody that I know of has a record of it. I haven't heard anything else.
Then perhaps we should go and find out.
Aye, perhaps.
And I'm saying that to the other guys, the other people. Like,
ooh, an adventure?
Well then, let's begin your training. All right, so this will be where we're going to end for the night. Dale's going to pick his other cantrip because I don't want to get into anything other. Actually, no, we've got enough time. You guys can go and talk to Apple Blossom.
Yeah, we can go to Apple Blossom.
yes.
Yeah,
We can go to Apple Blossom.
So we'll get you your spell later.
Gotcha. I spend the time, I learn the spell. Boom. Whatever it might be.
So.
Okay, so let's go to
Is there anything else you guys
Apple
wanted
Blossom.
to do with Ragthroknar?
Nope.
Any other questions? Any other
Give her a crisp high five.
You give that high five, like a little bit of flame just pops out.
Thorath. As they're waving goodbye, he does a little, goodbye flex. Bye, Professor.
She just kind of waves at you. Kindly,
You are absolutely Morton's son.
Thank you for the help.
Anytime,
I
Alfred.
really appreciate it. Thank you.
And do be safe.
If you ever want to train, you know where to find me.
Goodbye, Morton's son.
Bye.
All right, so she is out, and
Professor
Harriet
is
in.
I mean, I wouldn't mind ending it here, but
no, we got to finish this off.
Yeah, we'll just wrap up this little bit. Talk with Harriet.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay, so.
All right, show yes, you lead.
Hello, Apples. Hello, Professor Apple Blossom. How are you today?
Well, same as I was a couple hours ago when you left.
Has
Nothing's changed.
No.
No.
Well,
So,
I'm just.
what have you found out?
We've. I'm gonna look at the others for encouragement.
We need.
Well.
You got this, man.
I need to go ask permission from my dad to see if I can go to this land up north.
Not up north, actually.
Or what?
We're not. What?
Oh,
Thorax,
I forgot
we're not
where.
going north.
Where are we? Thor. Where are we going again?
Land
of the Dragon. Land of the Dragons. That's sorry. I need to go ask Dad if I can go to the Land of the Dragons.
Okay. You guys are terrible.
Well, he's here. He's in the room with you guys.
Oh, he is.
Oh, is he here? Is Dad here?
So you just see that?
I didn't even see Dad.
Well, this is the room where.
I thought we were somewhere else. Sorry, here.
That's true. Oh no.
Yeah.
Anthony
Hey, Dad.
Gonna come rip us a new one.
Hey, Dad.
Professor Apple Blossom, I would like to know. I'm just gonna say it all in I'm gonna say it all in a very as fast and quickly as I can. Professor Apple Blossom, would it be okay if you sent us to the land of the dragons across the sea?
So we're supposed to go to this land of the dragons place. Can I go?
Wait. What? Where did you get such an idea?
The little one.
They're all little to you. Which one?
The one with the
littlest
book.
one.
The littlest one.
Ah.
The one with
Yeah,
4
sure, no.
books. I'm the book lord, lord of the books. Libraries tremble before me.
And what's in the land of the dragons that you need?
Remember that the thing with the tear?
Fairy tales. Professor Morton.
Yeah. Apparently they have some. Can we go get one?
You want to risk your life in the land of the dragons?
Come on, Dad. You know I can do this. And then he does a little flex.
Roll persuasion.
Damn it! I'm not good at this. I'm still too young.
I believe in you. In
All
fact,
right.
wait! Don't roll yet.
Okay,
Do not roll yet.
I didn't roll.
I need to roll my things. My importance. Yes. My importance will bring us through. Here's the
You say
first
it's
one.
very important.
That is a nat 1. Okay.
Okay.
That
So,
will be useful.
That will be useful.
Mm-hmm.
And that is an 11. Okay, so we've got all ones today.
Oh, so do you want me to roll? I should roll.
Yeah.
If you got a 1 and 11, I should roll.
If you can, yeah, you should definitely roll. If you can get him to make a wisdom saving throw, I'll be in your corner.
Yeah. I roll. Okay. I roll a 12.
Ooh, hey.
There you go. All right, son. But be safe. It's your first adventure.
He's letting you go on this exchange field.
Look at these guns. Ugh. Nothing can hurt me.
All right. Well, if you're gonna go, be sure to at least bring a friend. And he's like, lay out your portable hole there.
Oh, okay. Torath goes and he opens up his portable hole.
And Anthony, since he's still busy, he's like, "Hey, come over, take over for this. I'm busy for a moment." And he has one of the other necromancers take over, so he doesn't have to focus.
Mm-hmm.
And he opens up his own portable hole, and he pulls out a set of bones and drops it in yours.
Ooh!
Make yourself a friend if you ever need one. He folds his back up. It's a whole human skeleton.
Cool.
Do you just like carry that around with you?
And
of course.
And he folds it up. I fold it up.
What kind of necromancer would I be if I didn't have a couple of friends in my back pocket?
Yeah.
You got me there.
I always keep this one on me, and I pull out a little skull. I don't know if I have one. David, can I have a little skull?
Sure, you could have a little skull.
A little tiny skull. I have this one on me all the time in my pocket.
It's like a rat. It's like a crow skull.
Yeah.
It's not even like a fully
let's
human
make
skull.
it. What's around us, David? What's a good little animal skull to have?
I mean, a crow, I think,
Rabbit.
works just
Okay.
fine, yeah.
Okay, I have a little small crow head, and I just pull it
Crow
out.
skull.
Yeah, crow skull. Crow skull.
Although maybe not a bird skull, because those are like super fragile.
Yeah. What else?
You just like pull out.
What's small in
honestly,
my
you
hand?
could have just like a human skull would be small in your hand.
Oh yeah,
That's
right.
true.
My hands are huge.
So like honestly, I think you just have like a human skull. I think that's totally
Okay,
fine.
sure. I'll just have a random human skull. It's in my pocket.
Wilson.
His name
my
is
gosh.
Wilson. I always keep Wilson with me.
All right. And Harriet kind of interjects here. And how are you planning to get to the land of the dragons?
Is she asking me?
This is to all of you. This is to the group in general.
Could you
We were-
Do you want me to say something?
We were hoping that you would actually help us, Professor Appleblossom.
That's what I thought. Very well. Upstairs, we do have the teleportation circle. Yes. If now the trouble is getting back. Clearly, we just lost your conjurer. So that makes things a little bit tricky.
What are you talking about?
Well, the one who turned traitor.
I'll tell you later.
Yeah. Yeah, you're very right. Never mind that.
Oh, okay.
If you give me, I may have one. And she steps out. She steps out of the room for a few minutes.
And then, as she's doing this, Thorath is whispering to Anthony Morn, "Is this about the guy laying on the table?"
Yes, more or less.
Oh, okay. I'll make you proud, Dad.
Ah, yes, here we are. As Harriet comes back in, and just, Elrora, I think you might be the most responsible one here. Why don't you take this? And she hands you an old parchment scroll.
I will take care of this.
Okay. You want to put it in my hole? As I still have my hole out, right? My
No,
portable hole.
I'm good, but thank you.
My little portable hole. Oh, that's not right. There we go. With
portable diamond.
With a nice with a nice skeleton in it.
He's missing his ribs, man. All right.
Oh yeah.
When you're ready, this should get you home. All of you. Make sure you're all together, though. You only get one use. And it's a long ways away.
Thank you.
Okay. He puts his hole away.
All right.
Well, we have
with that. What was that, Steven?
No, go for it, Dave. Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to end the session there. I was going to say, with that, we're going to end it right there.
Perfect.
Okay. I was going to ask David. I don't actually have a reanimation spell.
Really? You didn't get, like, raised dead?
No.
Oh, no, that's a third level spell.
That's a third level spell. Yeah, I can't.
No, yeah,
I can't
of course,
do that yet.
Of course, you don't have it.
Not yet, you don't.
I don't have one yet. Yeah, not yet.
All right.
You're bound to run into some black dragon-born epic person over there in the land of the dragons anyway, so I'm certain you'll learn it.
And then I take his bones.
That's a
Well,
silly
I
idea. I don't know where you would
I
ever
will
get that
see
idea
you
from.
guys in a couple weeks, okay?
All right, see you in 2 weeks, Steven.
All right.
Bye.
Good luck, man.
What is he doing? Is he dancing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to go, like, clean up or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of in charge of the dance this week.
Ah, okay.
I appreciate you coming and playing with us. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I didn't run it, it wouldn't have been run at all.
Nice.
It just wouldn't happen.
All right.
Oh, well, he's gone.
Yep, he's out.
Yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Gotta go.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
Okay.
I guess I'll learn Raise Dead later.
Yeah, that's a third level spell. I totally spaced that's a third level spell. Either way, you've got a full skeleton when you're ready for
now.
it.
Yeah. I gotta think. Maybe it's time to start collecting skeletons. He's gonna start collecting skeletons in his portable hole. He's like,
dude, make your
Dragonborn skeleton.
Make it on the make a skeleton on your, what is it called? On Hero Forge, and then take a picture. That way, well, of course, then I guess you can have skeletons here. Never mind.
Yeah, I have the
those
good
are pretty
skeleton.
basic enough that it would be here.
I have the good skeleton. Yeah, that guy. Oh, I put 2 of them out.
Ooh, hey,
yeah, there's
go.
that skeleton. I'm gonna have my skeleton framed.
Okay, so what spell should I pick?
Oh, did he give me a sword, or is it just a skeleton?
It's just a skeleton.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get him a sword, so the skeleton can use a sword.
Frost. 28.
All right. So that's where we're ending the story, right? At least for now.
The session.
All right. So new character. He's a burly man. So, a boy, burly boy.
I love him.
Wonderful.
And it can only be an evocation cantrip. So we've got.
Well, you
that.
can learn any cantrip. Oh wait, I guess from
She's learning it
Rakta.
from
Yeah.
Michonne.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's evocation. Hey, you can learn lightning lure too. We can all flex lightning lures.
I'm honestly, I wish I could actually hit something with my quarterstaff, but I can't.
Well, you gotta be close range with it.
Hey David,
isn't there
what
like
spell is the scroll?
It is for teleportation circle.
Okay. Thank you.
Firebolt, frost.
Specifically linked to the teleportation circle in the School of Conjuration.
Okay, so I'm pretty impressed with you, David, but I do have to ask, like, did you see us doing that at all? Like, did that even come
doing
up on
what? No, I didn't see anything.
Running
I
away
made
to
it.
the land of the dragons?
See, wait, what?
Wait, what was that last thing you said?
Oh, like running away to the land of the dragons instead of going up to the dwarven city.
You know, I had. It's funny because I was brainstorming with Celestial about some things tonight, and like, because I'd come up with like, oh, I've got this city, you know, in the city of what is it, Yatori. I was like, oh, I've got this city, and I've got like a plan for there, and I was talking with Celestial. I was like, okay, maybe I'll just have the other gem is like somewhere in the ocean, like it fell to the ocean. It'll be like merfolk stuff, and we'll do something with that.
Ooh, that would be cool.
You know, I was like, because you know, I want them to have options. But then I was like fleshing out this other one. I was like, oh yeah, that one sounds pretty cool. But then it was just like, and then I was running out of time, and I was like, yeah, well, I didn't want to do this, but we'll just go with it. I was lost to time, whatever. Not gonna worry about the third one. Lost to time works well enough. For that kind of a mythos.
Right.
But then you guys were like, no, we're gonna go with that one. I was like,
we want to know.
Oh, I have no idea.
Honestly, like I want to like definitely get that typed out and.
I'm actually typing it up right now.
It is so good. I don't, like for everybody
can learn
who's still
Eldritch
here.
Blast.
I can't learn Eldritch Blast.
Is that like a really strong spell?
It's the Swiss Army knife. It's a Swiss Army knife of spells.
So
like
120 feet, 1d10 force.
Yeah, but then it forks with the levels. As you gain levels, it forks out, so you can send off like multiple at once.
That's pretty.
If you're a warlock, you can also make it do. You can customize it, and it'll do crazy cool stuff. But yeah.
I was a warlock.
I think yes.
Right?
Your Talash would have access to that spell.
Yeah, Talash was.
Wait, Talash was a warlock?
He is now.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah, he is now.
Oh.
He's a warlock now.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I am curious. What spell should I take? These are the ones. I'll go ahead and post them in the chat.
I'll look it up in. It's all wizard spells, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to hit
it's
somebody,
wizard evocation.
Here it is.
Yeah,
Boom.
wizard evocation. I see it.
It's
you
in
can
the
always
chat.
pick up Ray of Frost.
I have been looking at Ray of Frost because everybody has lightning and fire. So if I started throwing out cold.
Well, I have necrotic as well.
You have necrotic. That's true.
I have necrotic.
And so if I started throwing out cold, I have cold and psychic. That would be pretty useful. I did consider. Oh no, that spell's not in there. But yeah, I considered Booming Blade because that's a thunder damage that is pretty stinking fun. But you got to be able to hit stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not a melee person right now. So that's just not.
Yeah, right now, you're gonna go melee? Ooh. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway. Yeah, so I think I'll probably go for Ray of Frost.
That or like Frostbite.
What is Frostbite? Like, is it
1d6 and then they take disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Oh, nah. I'm
So
not very.
it's like a debuff.
With Ray of Frost, it hits them for 1d8, and then their speed is reduced.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So I think I might do that. Oh, you
There you go.
posted it?
That is in the chat.
Nice.
I'm putting it on my character sheet. Copy.
Nice.
Cause that was sick. Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna like pin it.
Yeah,
Boom.
it's a good idea.
From Catherine's Hold to Mountain's Peak.